Hello. One more.
Desert. Um, During the night, you would have noticed that Sojourner and Number Two have been working on something. It's probably disturbing a little bit of your rest, but not enough that you're not getting your long rests.
The clanging is very rhythmic.
Yeah, it's a little like a white noise machine after a while, but there is something going on in Sojourner's tent.
Actually, I would want to talk to Sojourner at some point in the night if that's cool.
Ready, set, go.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you'd be
you
able
guys
to
actually
talk.
aren't allowed to talk to each other, so
Oh, damn it.
no,
Be
go ahead.
like,
Suck it.
Yeah, it wouldn't be a problem. Even with Tim working on it, you probably wouldn't be able to tell what it is. Formless metal right now.
so just ask him if, basically, if he could take like make Wolverine claws, basically the Qatar. It'd be a modified short sword, Tom. Basically,
Yeah, send me.
I would literally just take a short sword and rename it Qatar. There wouldn't be anything special.
So in place of your staff, you'd be using the short sword. Are short swords a monk weapon?
Yes, yes,
Oh.
they are.
I
Plus,
did
I
not
have the
realize
ability level 2. I can make anything a monk weapon too.
that. Oh, dope.
So I
One
don't
of
know, that could be
those?
something. We'll have to find some short swords maybe, and then you could work on it if you'd be
I mean,
interested.
yeah, I've got no problem with that. So
I mean, all I'd need is like the ingots. I could craft something from scratch. That'd be easiest than repurposing swords.
Okay.
Reworking the metal.
Could you do the mechanism where they pop out like Wolverine?
Well, I was thinking, why don't we try going with a gauntlet style rather than like just the claws? That way they can retract, and they would give your unarmed strike or you'd have piercing claws on the fingertips. That way you'd have access to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage, all monk weapons with one basic weapon, basically.
So that'd be cool.
If Tom would be okay with that.
what I would ask is that you throw an item together for me, and
Yeah, I can do that.
yeah,
I'll have it
that would be
by
easy.
next session.
That can work.
Cool. Thanks, Quinn. Or thanks,
Yeah.
Sojourner. And go to sleep.
Anytime. Tell anyone if they need anything. Just give me an ask. The worst I can say is no. No, the worst I can say is that it's a stupid fucking idea, but I'll probably keep that part to myself.
Can I get a hammer?
Don't ask
I
why.
hold
Don't
up one of my
Don't ask why.
I hold up one of my blacksmithing hammers.
I actually want what I would like is I need a 6 foot long whip and so this
Oh,
is
God.
this is what I'm
Eric-
asking for.
Aragonis is going full dominatrix.
Yeah, Sojourner, bad idea. Bad idea.
It's trash.
Tell him you'll make it and then don't.
It's
The
a
fact
trap.
that Aragonis is not a drow will always seem odd to me.
What is Aragonis' class?
A
Sorcerer.
sorcerer.
Sorcerer? Okay. And I was gonna say, because I have an idea for a sword whip, but I don't think it would match your level of martial adeptness.
Oh, like it's fine. It's enough for combat reasons anyway.
There it is. That's what I wanted.
There it is.
Are you learning to become a falconer? using a whip for training.
Yes, 100%. And
Somebody's
Ixie
feathers
is
gonna be like that.
training with me.
Oh,
All
I
right, well,
choked. I choked on my pizza.
I'll even let him
we
eat the
just need
whole.
to get our hands on some leather. If you wish for any magical effects, please have that in mind when it comes
Yeah,
to.
I will send you a very detailed list of magical effects. But I
Oh,
just want
God.
to
Oh,
ask more
boy.
questions about the reasons behind those magical effects.
An
I try
Aragonis
not
list.
to ask questions when it comes personal questions when it comes to the pieces of work that or pieces that I work on.
Does Eric
Thank you.
Guinness also need a leather dog mask?
That, like one thing at a time. This one was a semi-decent ask.
Yeah.
What?
You gotta
She's-
ease them into the really kinky shit.
Yeah. Yeah. Aragonis is gonna wreck Sojourner's world.
I'm gonna. I want to talk to Tom to see if I can introduce a two-handed whip for Aragonis. That's still finesse.
We'll talk about
Would a
it.
sorcerer be able to use it?
If they can use a whip,
Yeah.
and that's a part of the conversation to have with Tom.
They
Yeah,
can always take
if
a
you want,
feet.
Nothing good will
it's
come
called.
of
Yeah, maybe. Oh, everything good will come of it.
All right. So,
Are
Yes,
we?
yeah.
Did we take a long? Are we taking a long rest now? I guess I forgot where we left off at.
we ended right at the end of the battle last time.
Okay.
Took a short rest.
So
Oh, shit.
Okay.
guys-
That would be why I
Short
have die used. Okay.
Yeah, did you guys short rest at the end of last session? I can't remember actually.
Oh, shit.
We
Actually,
had not.
I heard you
taken
say
a-
long rest, so I hit the long
Yeah.
rest button.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
no, I
probably
didn't.
said
I
long
didn't. We're
rest.
good.
Let's check the
But
old
I
rules.
only had
No,
I
we
only
did.
had- I only had key points anyway, which is a short rest.
Yeah, we did
So-
short because I used hit dice because I'm not max HP.
I am.
Did we? Because I don't have all my spells back, and I'd have them back.
I
Did you
don't
not
think
click
we-
it?
You might have not have clicked it. Yeah,
Maybe I didn't click it.
we
I
talked
forgot
about
to
it
click
as
it
we left
last time.
because we got 1 HP from
MOLO.
Molo's
yeah,
call.
Molo.
yeah. Molo's tiny package this time.
Yeah.
The song
This
of
time?
Click that.
Usually Molo gives us a pretty big boost in morale, but this time it's just a small boost.
He's used to working with a little.
A lot can happen with a little if you know what you're doing.
There you go.
I don't think Molo does.
I don't think so either.
Okay. So you guys do still have a fair amount of the day to travel. I think we didn't take a long rest because you didn't want to spend an extra day in the desert, if I'm not mistaken.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds about right.
Sounds right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
Okay. So, I wonder. I think this map is too big for me to really.
Make sure we run into mommy.
Well, you guys get to decide if you run into mommy. I mean, I guess technically, I just
Sure we
I
sure
just,
we
I just
do.
want to hear your scorpion noises.
I say we wander the desert until we find mommy.
They go chitter, chitter, chitter.
Mommy sounds like a level up.
Oh, don't worry. I, if you guys fight and defeat mommy, you will certainly level up. How about that?
Oh Jesus! Now I'm scared.
Okay.
It's like, yeah, you'll level up twice.
Mhm.
So
If you survive.
I'm gonna need everybody. Okay, I'm set. Everybody, make me a. Anybody who wants to, not everybody has to. Go ahead and make a survival check, as I do the same thing for your Tabaxi friend here.
Oh, I'll try. Yeah,
Par for the course.
she did pretty good.
Aragonis is. I should make Aragonis roll at disadvantage since this is a desert. But
That is a fair point.
It's the sunblock, man. It's really good. Really good stuff.
yeah, you guys are now out of sunblock as Aragonis has drank it all.
It's good for my
Oh.
skin.
The guide also nat 20s their survival check.
Awesome.
So they're like, yes, little blue man, like, you seem to know where you're going, but you're not quite right.
Do you have any more sunblock?
No, I have fur. I don't require sunblock.
Sorry about your purse.
Raina slips her jar of sunblock back in her pouch.
Raina's secret sunblock.
Yep.
Okay. So fortuitously, you guys are going the correct direction.
That's always good.
I need to make a quick roll here. Okay. Somebody go ahead and roll me a d20.
Oh boy, whose turn is it?
I'll
I can
it.
do it. All right, go for it, Tom.
Hiya.
Ooh, there we go.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
All right. So what's going to happen, Crixus, and I guess everybody, your guide is moving you along, and as you get closer to where the ruins are, the terrain starts to become a little bit more rocky. So like there are still sand dunes and what have you, but more like there are areas of raised rock that jut out of the sand. And as you kind of move through these areas, you're going to start to hear drums just thump, 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 thump as you move. It clearly freaks out your guide a little bit.
Does the sound seem to come from everywhere or a certain direction? Can I listen?
Give me
See?
give me a perception check.
1-1.
It does seem to be coming from multiple directions, but not all directions.
What's up with the drums there, bud? Ask him the guide.
Yep, I know. I was just swallowing my pizza.
No lame excuse. Just choke on it.
I almost did. Light kind of crouches down, and he'll like put a hand in the sand, and just be like, I mean, they sound like war drums, like jackals, but they're always kind of like chaotic and haphazard. This is like uniform and rhythmic. It's weird.
Maybe they just want to have a nice jam session. Let me bring out my flute and we can go and play with them.
Man, if they're doing a drum circle, I'm murdering all of them. Does any of it seem to come from the direction that we're going?
Oh yeah. If you're traveling on a straight path, then it's coming from both ahead of you and then off to either side of you with that 21. You would be able to tell. Your guide, Light, will look back at you. We can try and sneak past, or we can backtrack into the desert a bit and try and go around.
How much time would that add to our trip?
Let's see what kind of an estimation he can make. Oh, well, I mean, I have no idea how far out they are. It could add maybe a half a day, maybe just a few hours. It kind of depends on when we stop hearing the drums.
Does this sound like a lot of them? Probably, like bigger party than we saw yesterday or earlier, whenever that was.
So that's hard for you to determine.
Well, I'm asking the
because you
guy
can't.
if he can tell.
It's hard for him to determine too, because you're hearing the drums, but you know that doesn't indicate like the number of drums, as far as you can tell, is maybe 3. But whether or not there are more people around the drums is what you can't figure out.
If we want to try and sneak past them, I can pass without trace us. Make it easier. It uses my resources, but
Yeah, we could
Right.
get at least a little bit closer and see. I mean, last time we were able to get a good visual on them if we're maybe just careful. At
Yeah.
least a little bit closer.
Yeah, at least see what we're dealing with.
Yeah,
Let's
we
start
gotta give-
moving sneakily.
So everybody go ahead and give me a stealth check, and if you're doing pass without trace, everybody add 10.
I think I'm gonna hold off on the pass without trace.
Okay, so no pass without trace.
Based on these rolls, that might have been a bad idea.
That might have
Yeah.
been a bad idea.
I've
Yep,
got
yep,
a,
Super bad, but here we are.
let me get your average out, and then I'll do their perception checks.
That guy
Aw.
is super stealthy.
It's
I mean, at
fun.
least Eric got a 25, but everyone else sucked.
There's only one
Fun.
single digit.
That's the other
Yeah,
one.
yeah. there
Barely.
you go.
That was almost there.
Let's see, what are there, 7 of you? So you're averaging out to a 12.
Fuck.
That's about right.
That's
Note to
They
self:
are
next
gonna
time,
roll
do
their
pass without
perception
trace.
checks at disadvantage because they're concentrating on their drums.
takes a lot of concentration to do drums. I'm just saying. There
Oh,
is-
if they're doing a
You know
drum
what? You
circle,
make
they're
a good
probably
point.
on
They'll roll at
something.
advantage.
Thanks.
No, rhythm is hard. Rhythm is hard.
Okay.
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 That was a bad okay.
So everyone has the new
Um,
characters made, right?
I'm gonna move you guys to a new map.
There we go.
Can they
Bye,
smell the
Raina.
blood that's still dripping from me? That's probably it.
By Raina, they're gonna be like directly behind you.
Botox
Yeah,
does
I
not get to come out in the desert.
No,
wherever
unfortunately.
wherever we are, I
Botox
take
can't
one
swim
step
through the
closer.
sand.
Hey, Tom, did you ever figure out the rules that you were working on?
I am sort of.
Okay,
We'll
that's a
get
no.
there.
Oh.
Oh God.
The
MOLO
problem that
mechanic.
I'm having with it is spreading it across multiple items, if that makes sense. But
Are you trying to invent new drugs, Molo?
That's right. I used to do drugs in the 80s. Now they do it in any temperature.
Hmm.
That one was
Hang on.
actually pretty good.
That was a good one.
Who am I missing? There's somebody's not on the board. Oh, it's Mike,
It's
you
me.
gotta get me a new token.
Yeah, I'll find something. I haven't heard from Nico, so I don't think they're.
Nico,
if they're doing it.
I know that they are very busy, so I
Yeah.
imagine that they overpromise a bit with that.
Yeah, I'll work on some. There's just nothing out there like it, so I'll
So
find a
wh-
placeholder if nothing else.
So here's what we're gonna do. They got a 17 for their perception check, so they are gonna see you.
Uh-huh.
Is it supposed to be in dark vision?
Hello,
Or
darkness,
gray?
my old friend.
Oh no, sorry. Let me get some light out here for you.
I thought he was trying to lead the group.
There you go.
Oh,
Here we
yeah,
go.
okay.
Oh, great.
Oh,
Now I
I'd be
can
up
see.
front.
So what you see are these groups of jackals that are all on these hard rock surfaces, and these two up here are the ones beating on a drum. Everybody else kind of like has their spears that they're like shaking in the air, and they're dancing around and they're yipping and yiping and being excited. So what I'm gonna say is you guys can position your tokens however you want, as long as you stay on or south of this rock formation here.
So these are all
And
like
then
smaller rocks.
Can we-
Is that
can-
what we're saying that these
Like
things are?
outcroppings.
I didn't hear what you said, Matt.
What are like these things that they're are on? Is that a raised platform? Or just a rough area?
It's raised out of the sand, but it's not like a cliff face.
Okay.
This is just like a lump of rock that is kind of exposed under the sand.
Can we drop 2 fireballs on the groups of 3 at once?
Oh, hell yeah.
Well, what you can do is
Oh,
roll
you
me some
see?
initiative.
There it is. Yep.
Before I roll, let me check my positioning.
I mean, we could try and talk to them.
We could. Hey, we
Never.
could hire them to go kill the elves and bring us the artifact.
Hey,
I'm not going to stop you from doing that.
So are
just
I'm assuming
There
these are
it is.
jackals. Are these jackals? Are they more dog or cat like?
They're more dog-like. Oh, I suppose, speaking of cats, you'll need your guide. He gets to be here too.
Yay.
Does he want to be here though?
That's the
No.
real question.
So I say, 'cause
No,
it's
he
rude to force
absolutely
him
does
to-
not want to be here.
It's rude to force him to be here against his will, Tom.
Yep, you're not wrong.
Motherfucker.
Wow.
And you're still going before me.
Dang. That's sad.
Wow.
Whoa, no,
least-
your guide does not have 1,500 health points.
Yeah, he
Yes, he
does.
does.
Yes, he does.
Yes, he does. Don't
I
cheat.
He's
think
secretly a
both
god.
It's his curse.
Yes, his horrible curse.
He's the god of the infinite litter box.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just have because I don't want to clutter up the initiative order. I'm just gonna have the jackals go on one turn.
Yay, thank you.
Cool.
Unfortunately, that does mean they go first.
That's
Sure.
fine.
Did they? So
So-
now we find out if they saw us.
So what's gonna happen is these ones over on this area turn and towards you and start yipping and yiping at each other, and you can see them and these ones turn towards you. The two on the drum just keep doing their drum thing.
go
Yeah.
drummers.
Go,
Uh,
drummers, go.
So what I'm actually gonna do,
Committed to the role.
let's get this guy out of here. And we will replace him with this guy. There we go.
And we
That-
know these jackals are like pretty legit, like, right? Like they're gonna be like our guide has told us they're pretty nasty, right?
He's pretty obviously
your guide
terrified
has
of
told
them.
you that they can be pretty nasty. But usually they're swarm enemies. Like if you can take a few of them out, then you'll probably be a lot better off. They're like individually in a one-on-one situation, they're probably not going to be able to get you. But yeah, they tend to swarm.
And is this considered a big party or a small party?
Oh,
Like, or
very
did we
small
just
party.
walk? Okay, we didn't just walk into like prom here. We walked into like a 6th grade dance.
No. You got very good on your luck check, so you found a smaller party than
Okay.
than the other.
Cool.
Crix is coming in clutch with that 15.
What?
Good.
Ah.
Okay. Not.
Okay, so they get to go first. So this one steps up like to the sand, but doesn't touch the sand. And he pulls out his bow.
Oh, I think I know what they're doing, but Eric wouldn't.
He is going to try and take a shot. Let's see. Yeah, you're all in range.
Does it look like he purposely didn't step in the sand, or it looked like he got into position and stopped because that's as far as he needed to be?
Give me an insight check.
Ooh, that's a good question.
Supposed to be in a 21.
You saw him go up to the edge of the sand and stop, and pull out a bow.
All right.
Okay.
Do have
Let's see.
average
He's gonna
intelligence.
target. How smart are you? Does he know to target spellcasters? Let's make an intelligence roll for you, Mr. Jackal. Nope, closest enemy. So that is going to be Crixus.
Oh shit.
I'm close too. We're the
Yes,
same
you
distance. Oh,
Crixus, that is going to be a 6 to hit, so probably not.
Yay! Finally, don't get hit on
Uh,
every attack.
Second attack is an 8, so also probably not.
No.
This one is going to move also up to the edge of this rock, but not get in the sand. This one looks like it's a little smarter, and it's kind of calculating out, wait a minute, there might be some things going on here. So he's gonna roll to see which one of you he targets. He's going to target your guide.
Oh, okay.
And that's a natural 20.
Oh,
Jesus Christ.
Okay, so
my cats are offended, just so you know.
you know what? My cats are also offended. The
Us
longbow is
dogs are racist.
not their better weapon, but you know, still gonna hurt your friend here. That's gonna be.
They're more than 60 feet, so I can't silver barbs it anyway.
And your friend was also hurt during the fight with the scorpions, so he's not looking super hot.
Did he not heal during the short rest?
He healed some, but he doesn't get as much as you guys.
Yeah.
Second attack is 14, which does not hit. This one is gonna come up over here. Make a quick intelligence roll. Yeah, he's just gonna target Eric. Eric, that's a 15 to hit.
That would be a miss.
Second attack is also gonna miss.
Okay.
These guys up here. This guy comes down. I don't like all these circles on these top guys. It's making me very uncomfortable.
Yeah, I just don't know how to delete it, so it's fair to say.
If you
Boop, boop. Boop, boop. Okay. This one is markedly being more intelligent. Sees your squishy casters and is definitely going to target one of them. I'm so sorry, Reyna.
But I'm behind 3 other people, and I'm very little.
Reyna, that's an 18 to hit.
Yep. Sure does.
It's only 3 damage though.
miss the 2 tanks and hit the squishy caster, sure.
Second attack is
get-
another natural 20.
Are you shitting me?
I'm
For
not
me?
shitting you. For Reyna.
Molo, are you? And you're 65 feet away,
I'm
aren't
65 feet, yeah.
you, Molo? Damn it.
I let you guys position yourselves however you wanted.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
Yeah.
I was just saying, fucking Murphy's Law.
Go ahead.
He rolled pretty bad on his damage, so that's only 13 damage to Reyna.
Only. Like that isn't half my health.
Look, on a critical hit, it totally could have downed you if he had rolled
It
well.
100% could have. That is fair. Okay,
This
cool.
guy-
Cool.
This guy rolls up here, and he is gonna take a shot at Sojourner, because Sojourner is closest, and he didn't do well on his intelligence. Sojourner, it's a 19.
Oh, that matches.
Okay, that is gonna be 9 piercing damage to you. Second attack is a 21, but only for 3 damage. And this guy is gonna run over here. Intelligence check. Yep, that's also gonna target Sojourner. 14 is gonna miss, followed by 17, which also misses, right?
Yep.
Okay. Oh, I forgot to actually hit begin. The 2 drummers. I'm gonna make a check for them real quick as they continue to drum.
A rhythm check.
You know,
Wait.
they're not doing a very complex drum movement here. It's kind of just smacking a drum. But Reyna, that means it's your turn.
Get him, Raina.
Good. I want you to know I wasn't going to cast Fireball, and then you hit me, and now I'm going to.
I would be shocked if you didn't.
I want you to know I was going to use Restraint, and then never mind.
Raina's angry.
I would like Reyna to take a level in Barbarian just so she can go to a rage.
Yes.
So that's going to be 3 dex saves. What's your save DC?
Yeah, I'm gonna hit this group up top here. I just, for some reason, it's not letting me draw my circle. But
Oh, the group up top? Okay.
yes, please. Since they're
And
the ones that hit me. Gotta be a 16 dex.
Okay, fail.
Ones.
So I've got 1 fail, 2 successes.
28 points
Ooh.
to
That 28 is going to take one that failed completely out. The ones that pass are pretty heavily damaged. So 28 divided by 2 is 14, right?
yeah.
So they take 14 each. They don't like it.
Yeah, no.
They're not like it.
Can I, because you said these are a little bit raised, if I duck back behind here, can I crouch behind these rocks?
I'll give you half cover.
Perfect. Take it.
So Reyna goes out into the sand and is taking
With
cover
Mama.
behind.
Oh God, yeah. You know what? I'm gonna regret it either way. So yeah, I'll take the half cover.
Okay. In that case, Aragunis, you are up.
He's gonna look at Rain and be like, coward. And he's gonna cast fireball at whoever I can hit with this. Who can I get with my 20? No.
You can
Like
hit
that.
those 3. You lit
Yeah,
up
if
the
I
other
move
3
it, I
before.
can, but yeah, so that's it. I can move it like that. Yeah. That's it.
Okay.
That's where my fireball is gonna go.
What's your
I
spell
think
save DC?
27.
About accurate.
Jesus.
14.
That'd be pretty sweet.
Okay.
So you're
Pass.
Vecna?
Pass. They all 3 pass.
Okay. 30 divided by 2, 15.
So they'll each take 15. You had to do 1 more damage than Reyna.
Yeah,
I still think you just copied me, but it's fine. Good job.
nobody
Technically,
copies
Reyna
you right
did more
now.
damage.
Nobody even knows your name. Nobody thinks about you. Just chill out and hide.
Is that it for your turn?
I
A
will.
very mean Aragunis today.
Man, Aragunis
Now
will
it's into
woke up
Reyna.
on the wrong side of the bedroll.
It's so easy.
Reyna's
need to-
gonna
we
have
need
to
to
start making despair checks here shortly.
We got
Aragunis, is that it for you?
mean Aragunis.
Yeah, that's it.
All right, Crixus.
Sorry,
what do you got?
Lexi. I actually like you as a person.
I know. I'm loving it.
fucking
Don't
nothing.
worry.
You gonna run across the sand?
It's so far.
Do you want to borrow my short bow?
Do I even have any distance shit? I have a javelin. I can throw 30 feet, but I would have to step on the sand. And I know Tom really wants me to do that.
What? I don't feel like I've given any indication that I need someone to step on the sand.
No?
I mean, I already did, so if something bad's gonna happen. Too late.
You know what?
I know Dex isn't your thing, but I have a short bow.
I feel like we'll have to discuss this after this combat.
Fair point.
Yep.
I'm just saying, 80 feet and not on the sand sounds better than sand.
It does. It does. 100%.
Maybe
Let me
to
see.
a coward.
He's still out of range. Jesus Christ.
What's your
Wait,
long
You
range
know,
on
I like a big map.
Yeah, I forgot. Oh shit! Fuck! I can move 40 feet. Not used to barbarian.
Fuck yeah, you can, best friend. Go get him.
Oh, I'm going. Tom, I'm doing it just for you, buddy.
Do it.
Doing it just for you.
Crixus's footballs are a lot heavier than mine. I'm just saying, if something's coming out of the sand.
And actually, these guys. You know what? I'm gonna be even more of a dick, just cause. Boo 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 boo. And I will rage.
Dope. Love it.
Oh, well,
Love
I guess
that for you.
I won't fireball them now. Okay.
I mean, they're already pretty fucked up, and they're gonna focus on me, and they're all really hurt, so they're all gonna die.
Yeah,
And we all know
you
what
could've-
we all know what
if you had
Eric's
rolled
gonna
bad
do.
enough on your luck check, you would have faced twice as many.
Oh, well, see, there you go.
Make
But
ready.
you did good.
Your
You got a
turn
15.
comes.
If you got a nat 20, you would have just been the drummers.
No, damn. That'll
All
do
right.
it.
Kappa, you are up.
I'm gonna run up here. I'm gonna take my ruler and measure how big their dicks are. Game's now a dick measure competition. All right.
Joke's on you. Their
I-
dicks retract, so you can't see them.
Oh no. That seems
What, they're-
very uncomfortable, but okay.
They're not excited to see us.
Maybe one of them.
Well, the drummers maybe.
What do you think the drummers are hitting with?
I am going to Eldritch Blast, and hopefully I kill both of them. But if not, hopefully I just kill one of them.
Okay.
Do Eldritch Blast. That was
Ooh, there you
almost
go.
a nat 20.
That's
Oh, it was a nat 20.
That is an
that's
nat 20.
probably
It
gonna
is an nat
kill one of
20.
them.
So it would be 10 damage.
Don't
plus
worry about it.
18.
It's enough.
Okay.
Which
I'm
one are you targeting
not-
with your first hit?
That one.
Okay. You blast that one into oblivion.
Okay, and then targeting this one is when I will use my. Because technically, is it my first hit or one hit? I need to check.
You'll use your what?
I need to check how this is worded.
I think you've said once per turn or something before, but
Once during each of your turns, when you hit, you can. Okay.
Yeah,
So I
that
can
doesn't have to
choose
be your
one. So
first
I'm gonna
turn.
use. Yeah, so I'm gonna use Genie's Wrath on this one. So if I hit him, that's when I do the extra 3 damage.
Okay.
That's it. If I hit him. 15?
15's gonna hit.
10 damage.
He is still on his feet.
God damn. Almost at him. All right. That's my turn.
All right,
It is
Molo,
your turn.
what do you got?
All right. So Molo's gonna look at this one that just got blasted with Kappa and say, "Hey, time for me to drop a hot duty out of my tight turd hole," and then shoot him with his short or his my crossbow. Yeah, there we go. This layer.
Ooh, 14 is not gonna do it.
Shit.
Magic number is 15.
What?
Say what?
How could you possibly figure that out?
It's deductive reasoning.
And
I'll deduct
yeah.
you.
Let's see.
Cool.
I don't mean to interrupt, but is Matt real quiet for everybody or just me?
Did I get super quiet?
No, you're good. He's good on my end.
good on mine.
Huh.
He got real quiet, and now he's back to normal.
Well, I was kind of
just
thinking
gonna-
out loud.
No, this whole time you've been quiet for me, and I was like, so I'll just up your volume. It's fine.
I've been
So
playing with
did
my
you
mic.
turn him down last session so you didn't have to hear him as much?
I've only ever done that to one person, and they're not in this group.
I'm gonna move a little closer. 10, 20.
Ooh, my coffee's done.
Just in case things happen. Yeah, I don't know. How can I fix this? Can't. Yeah, that'll be my turn for right now.
Okay. Not Danica. You are up.
All right. I'm going to spend a key point to Step of the Wind. Give Tom exactly what he wants because Eric has no clue.
Oh, you say the
You don't know
nicest
what Tom
things.
And then we're going to go ahead and bitch slap this dude with my stick.
You know, Eric being a monk, his footsteps are probably lighter than Raina's. I'm just saying.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20 is gonna hit for 10 bludgeoning.
Yep.
That's enough to bring this one down.
Sweet. And I still have 25 feet left.
Damn Stay on the
So work
sand. Stay on
down.
the sand. Oh, damn it.
Work down to this one.
Okay.
Actually, I'll go on the other side.
Okay. You have a
Fix
second
this
attack,
thing.
don't you?
I do.
Yeah.
Don't have advantage, but yeah.
Oh, that's gonna hit. Now that you guys are so Crixus, you and Eric, now that you're like up close and personal with them, you can see they're wearing like really horribly maintained like chainmail.
Okay.
I see. So chainmail with a -1 to its.
It looks like they probably stole it off of dead bodies and then just kind of didn't take care of it at all.
that's it for me.
That's it for you. All right, Sojourner, what do you got?
Oh, it's fucking hilarious because I really ain't got shit. You know what? I'm gonna try to hit this dude up here.
Okay.
Take a stone. I'll target a stone on his little outcropping, fling it at him with catapult.
Oh, okay. That works. DC 16. He fails.
14 rock damage to the face.
It actually only does 1 damage because that's all he had left.
Hmm.
Then I will order number 2 to follow me, and the two of us shall go down over here.
Okay. That is going to bring us to the end of the round where a check needs to happen.
Wah, wah, wah.
We all know what's
Okay.
coming, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
No, you don't.
Random gets eaten by a sandworm, right?
burrow in the
There's-
desert.
They're going to like implode, and that's it.
Yeah,
Yep, Aragonis guessed it. Um,
that sounds about
all right.
Something good is about to happen.
As the drummers continue their drumming, Reyna, you're the only one touching sand. You're gonna kind of feel the sand shift and like almost like not like rumble underneath you, but it is like vibrating underneath you, if that makes sense.
sure.
Okay, back to the top of the round. Eric,
Man, those
the
drummers
one
get
next
really good.
Yeah, they did.
the one next to you smiles a massive toothy smile across his big dog face, and drops his bow and takes a spear off his back, and tries to get you with it
Who's
for a
hitting?
Bring
natural
it.
fucking 20.
Bro, that's 3 this fight. What are we doing?
It's actually 4 because one of their deck saves was a nat 20.
Jesus.
Damn it,
That one's
Molo.
real.
Okay, Eric, that is going to be 20 slashing damage to you
Ow!
as he sticks you with this and then comes in to try and bite you.
Ow.
But that's only a 9 to hit, which my guess does not hit.
No.
And since that probably did not reduce you to 0 HP, they don't get their special thing.
Nope.
Okay. This one also drops his bow, grabs his spear, and runs up to Crixus. Come on, give me that other nat 20. It's only a 16.
That does, in fact, it.
Oh, okay. 13 slashing damage to you, and coming in for the
Ooh,
bite is an
13
8.
reduced to 6.
Oh, that's right, you're raging. Sorry. Yes, 13 reduced to 6. Bite is gonna hit with an 18.
Yep.
But shit damage. That's gonna be 5 reduced to 2.
We need to get you bracers of armor.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we do. Real bad.
Those ones are all dead. The drummers. Everybody make me a perception check.
I'll
I
make
just-
you some armored bracers if we can get our hands on some quality magical beast hide.
Might look into getting a stone of good luck too, just so I stop having a -1 for like 20 of my skill checks.
Right? That'd be great, man. If only someone had that.
Yeah, if
Uh,
only.
Eric, Kappa, and Reyna, the drummers are markedly more excited than they were earlier, and they continue to just drum furiously. Uh, Reyna, you're
Run.
hunkered down behind this rock outcropping.
Summoning
Yeah.
in a goo.
Oh, I don't think I should have stepped on that sand. Hey, maybe don't step on that sand. That seems bad. And
The
then
sand says,
I'm
"What?
going.
No, everything's fine down here."
Mhm.
Everything's great. I am going to.
You should really relax.
I'm done.
Yeah, it's definitely what I'm known for.
Yeah.
And the sand likes being stepped on. Oh no.
It's okay.
I'm
Goodness, get the
going
sand.
to take another couple steps, and then I'm going to shoot a. Oh no! Don't. I'm not moving. I'm going to catapult a piece of rock like Sojourner did to the guy standing next to Curtis.
Okay.
Don't worry
Dex
about me.
save.
I'm fine.
That's a 14 for his dex save.
Had to be to 16.
Oof.
No more.
Oof. Yeah, that's gonna kill it. 19 damage. Holy shit.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
good. That was
Rocks hit hard.
Yeah. Catapult's a first level spell. That's fucking
Yeah.
nutso. Okay. Yeah, you kill the shit out of it with a rock. Reyna, in her rage, bludgeons it to death with a rock.
Yes.
Something's coming out of the sand and it's going to be real bad. And then I'm going to step behind the guide and Molo.
The guy's like, "Hey, I got stuck full of arrows. I don't know what you're hiding behind me for."
Well, you're apparently good at that. And then that's
Oh
it.
fuck! I realized I just realized I didn't put him in the turn order.
No, it doesn't.
Oh, he
And
didn't even get a turn last round.
Oh, man,
he can go
didn't
right
get
now
the-
since he got a really good roll. He will step up here. Oh, he's got feline agility. He could make it actually.
He's
But he also
badly
has a new
injured. Like
gun.
if he dies, that's bad.
He was running for it.
But he also has a new gun.
He's like, "I'm
That he
not
still
confident
doesn't
in
know
my
how to use.
ability to use said gun," and uses his halberd.
I have not been
Uh,
training him.
That is a 23 to hit, which is gonna bring this thing down too. He's
Yay.
like, "See, it works really good." So that means that the only ones left on the field are the drummers.
Let's go kill them.
Aragunis, you are up.
Yeah. So I am up, but I don't know if I can hit these bitches. Oh, I can. Yeah, I can hit this guy.
Okay. What do you-
Mr. with my firebolt knockball.
Okay.
And I'm rolling it.
That 11
don't
is
think
not gonna connect.
Don't think it's gonna happen. He's just gonna be like, well, you know, as always, I'm so useful. And then,
At least you're not Reyna.
yeah,
Whoa.
that's what I tell myself
How
every
much
night.
Reyna hate?
And then
What is
he's going
happening?
to.
Yeah. I will not stand for this Reyna hate.
Does anyone need
No, no.
healing word?
No. Kappa doesn't hate Reyna.
I know it
Nobody
says he's
needs healing
uninjured,
word.
but Eric got hit pretty good.
It's
Oh,
not.
it says
Mine's not connect.
unhand.
Mine doesn't connect for some reason.
Oh, that's fine. We were actually talking about how everyone's connected. Okay, then I'll healing word Eric.
Or the guide.
I mean, I'm
No
standing right
healing
next to
word,
you.
Eric. Fuck the guide.
Heal the NPC.
Look, the guy next to you's dead. What's the worst that could
4.
happen? Okay, 4 healing to the guide. Got it.
No, she. Aragunis said, "Eric, I'm healing it." Haha.
I mean, I'm
But our
standing right
guide-
next to you and I could have used it, but it's cool.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't hear you.
Is that it for Aragonis?
Yeah, that's it.
All right. Crixus, what are you doing?
Nothing.
Fine.
I mean, I can move there.
I gotta be the healer next one. I can't deal with all these petty healers.
All right.
Because, Borden healed everybody all the time.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah.
You're clear, so
Hold
you're
on
noticing.
now.
Maybe I should
I,
make a.
I
a
was gonna say
healer.
if anything, I can go healer. If someone wants to play, you're a better tank, so I'll go healer.
I'll make a DMPC healer that is literally just a heal bot.
I mean, I'll take that shit.
Oh yeah, that's gonna hit. For 7
Hold on.
damage.
Nope.
Nope, nope, nope.
Nope.
My rage and stuff was
Ah.
not on. Oh, it didn't. I'm just gonna hold
Well, rage just adds 2, right?
on. Well,
It didn't add your rage to this. That's
it
just a
did
d6
not.
plus 4.
Yeah. So 2
Yeah.
plus 7. So 7, 8,
14.
9, 14. No, 15, 16.
16 total.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
With 7 of it being radiant.
Hurts
7
him
and
real
7.
bad.
Oh, I got another attack. What am I doing?
Oh.
Where are
It's
you
over here
getting the
fucking
+2 from?
rage.
You
It's
do
talking
not.
about melee.
You do not get rage with thrown weapons unless you are a giant instinct barbarian.
What?
It read rage. It's melee attacks only.
Oh yeah.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Ha! 2 hit points back,
Yeah.
motherfuckers. That 14 is unfortunately not gonna connect.
Oh, melee damage.
It's the same with reckless attack. Reckless attack is melee no matter what. You can only reckless on a melee.
Wow. Did not know that either. Okay.
Look at
Well,
that part.
that'll do it.
You are
I thought
next.
rage was just
Yeah.
all strength-based attacks, but oh well.
Kappa, you are up.
Well, I think you can see what I'm doing right there on the map if you want to look at them.
I mean, I have seen a lot of measuring and a lot of circles being drawn today, but I can probably guess.
Slow.
Yep, you guessed it. Earthbind. Just kidding.
Oh, I thought you were gonna cast Mass Healing Word.
Oh, that would be a better idea. Yeah. The weird thing is, I took Earthbind because I kind of expected a lot of years, and
Don't you know
But I'm
that
gonna
you should
keep-
always expect the unexpected?
Yeah, keep
that's why I
Earthbind.
have
I'm sure
Earthbind.
I'm
That's
sure
fair.
that's gonna come in handy one day.
I have almost killed a dragon with Earthbind one. Admittedly, that was like a level 20 character with a much higher saving throw, and the dragon failed by 1. But hey, he fell like 100 feet out of the sky.
It's such a good spell. I did the same thing. Level 20 against a dragon. My Earthbind is what kept it on the ground so we could kill it.
Exactly. It's such a great spell. I love it. No one appreciates it.
First one is a
DC
natural 1 on its deck save.
Cool. So it's gonna take 28.
So that is 1
It's
pass
dead.
and 1 fail. So 28 divided by 2 is 14. So 1 drummer still kicking.
That's a shame.
Is he
That's a
still
real
in like a frenzy like they were at the beginning of the round?
Yeah, and he really wanted to use his reaction for something, but all of his allies are dead, so
Hmm.
he's
That's
stuck
what he
in
gets for waiting.
Yeah.
Let's see. Do
I mean, they
have-
have pretty bad intelligence, so Kappa, what else you got?
Oh, I don't think I have anything else. I'm just quickly doing a double check because I haven't looked at my sheet in a little while. How far away is he? Oh, I could have done that first, but I think he's just out of range. I need to measure that. Not that it matters, but if bad, I will. How far? Oh no, he's 105. So if I had been up here, No, that's it.
Okay. Molo.
It's
what
your
do you got?
turn.
All right, MOLO is going to say, hey, I don't know why you're being such a bunch of itchy pussies. And he's going to go out to here, 35 feet. And he's going to reload his crossbow and aim for the only one who is still alive.
Love it. Love that for you.
Ooh, there we go. There's a
Oh,
natural
boy.
20.
Oh, love that for you.
That'll do.
All right. Let's see. He might survive. Maybe. Ooh, that's bad damage.
Oh.
11 points of damage.
He has 11 HP. You son of a
God
bitch.
damn.
Okay. So that kills the last one. I'm not gonna bring us out of combat just yet.
Mhm,
Yeah,
mhm.
shocker.
Yep. That's okay.
Uh,
That'll be later.
but
Oh, Jesus.
what actually happens is probably not what you were quite expecting.
Hmm.
Rather, not as much of a eruption out as more of a slow push through the sand. Comes this guy.
That's exactly what we were expecting.
Wait for it. It comes out of the sand about, I don't know, 50 feet, and then just gently lays on the sand, opening its jaws.
Well, Molo, I think he wants you to insert.
I will try to pet it.
So essentially what I'm doing here is I'm leaving initiative up in case you guys do something real stupid. But this thing is
Mhm.
not acting in a hostile manner. So you
How
guys
about
can
you?
act out of turn here if you want. I'm just going to leave it up in case things go south.
Watching this display, I'm gonna take number 1 and start collecting these bodies and go chuck them in this thing's mouth.
Indeed.
Saying that, I will do the same.
Can I
Yeah,
ask, when he's choking the bodies, like, is this thing, like, are these teeth? Like, does it have a tongue with teeth?
Yeah.
Have you
so
ever
its
seen
tongue has like
Tremors?
big hooks and shit on it. Yeah, it's
Or-
kind of like a Tremors graboid.
Graboid.
Okay.
Grab
I
on.
think
Right.
this is gonna be like, well, the suction power is probably unmatched, but there's a bit too many teeth for my liking.
What I was trying to do with Molo, since he said he laid
I
on
need
the
to get
sand with his
Mage
mouth
Hand.
open.
I need to get Mage Hand as a reaction to slap Aragonis.
You know what? I'd allow it. Okay, so several things are happening at once. Molo is trying to pet it. Sojourner and Crixus are trying to gather up bodies to feed it. So what we're gonna resolve is first, Molo, you lay your hand on it, and it basically can't feel your hand. Like its exterior skin is like armor. Like it's all natural carapace, but it's not terribly sensitive. So it doesn't really react to you petting it, but you can feel like the little plates of the carapace moving around. Give me a quick animal handling check.
Right.
Oh God, is he gonna get this thing as a
Yeah.
pet?
I'm good. Yeah, I'm good with trouser snakes. So let's go.
I don't think Tom's
11.
that.
I mean,
I am not about to give you a giant sandworm as a pet.
damn it.
Yeah,
Not at level
would
5 anyway.
why would we need 2 of them?
Oh
Um,
Jesus.
yeah, it tries to follow you in your boat and drowns in the sea. Oh no.
That's a lot of foreskin.
Uh-oh. Eric's doing stuff.
I see that.
Cast the right
Okay,
thing.
so we'll resolve one thing at a time. Your animal handling check. It basically doesn't react to you touching it. Before Eric, do you want to try and talk to it before it gets fed, or after they try and feed it some of these bodies?
Eric.
Eric?
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 No response means after.
Okay.
You
Or
go
he's
mute.
muted.
No, he's
Um,
muted.
Are you Crixus and Sojourner, are you doing anything with these
Damn it,
bodies,
I'm
or
back.
just grabbing them and throwing them?
Just grabbing them and throwing them.
Yeah.
I'm not expecting them to have just the cursory glance over them makes me think that they don't have much on them in the way of loot. So
Yeah, you hook one of these bodies into its mouth, and it kind of lands on its hooked tongue, and you can see the hooks kind of trigger. And as they pierce through the bodies, a bunch of green liquid spurts out of the teeth as it uses its tongue muscles to retract this body into its mouth as it just like slowly consumes it.
Oh. So now that I'm not muted, being an
Yes.
idiot,
There it is.
I would just tell him as they're throwing the bodies in, go, hey, bud, we're friends. We're friends. See, we got you food. We're friends. So he can't talk back or anything, but he can understand what I'm saying.
Let me just check something.
He speaks common.
I think
It's the
that's
voice of the
terrifying.
sand. I have the stepping kink, you know. Could you put
If
some
one of-
heels on?
I was, I was gonna say, if one of you could take off your shoes and walk on me, please.
Crixus, come here. I'm going to cast Enlarge on you.
Yeah.
Crixus, I'm gonna cast stilettos on your feet. Why is this taking forever to load? The only thing I'm not sure about, Eric, and that's what I'm checking. I don't know if this is a beast or a monstrosity, so I'm not sure if you can talk to it. That's what I'm checking.
Fair enough.
Is you said that it was basically a purple worm, but a desert purple worm, right?
Yeah, essentially.
I believe purple worms are monstrosities. Just check.
Why are we blowing up the worm? And Molo. And me.
Monstrosity. Purple worm is a monstrosity.
Okay, so yeah, you're not able to communicate with it using that.
Okay.
But
Well,
it,
he's
you know-
trying.
So if we're not
Yeah.
able to communicate with it, and we're not able to keep it as a pet, and he's just gonna like start forming like fire in his hand. He's like, "Is this the next step, guys? Did I understand
No.
everyone correctly?"
Kill
Sojourner just stops
Aragonis.
and points at you.
Could I try an animal handling check to like keep it calm?
yeah.
I had a great idea.
It starts becoming a little agitated, thrashing around a little bit. Still not being hostile, but it's kind of lost its calm demeanor.
Maybe we should
we
go.
We have that effect on people.
We do.
I mean, I say finish feeding it and then leave. Yeah.
Yeah, finish feeding it and we'll go and get.
Yes, but in what cadence?
Fire,
Alright.
ball, fire, ball, fire,
Yeah.
ball.
If you feed it the rest of these bodies, what's gonna happen is kind of the same thing as the first one. It's got that one large tongue with the spikes, but it also has kind of almost mandible side pieces of its mouth, right?
Jaws.
So yeah, sort of, but not, you know. So yeah, as it is eating these bodies, you can see it almost start to dissolve like their armor and stuff in its mouth before it is absorbed. And once you're done feeding it, unless anyone else is going to do anything, Aragonis, it is going to start to burrow its way back into the sand, leaving behind. I mean, as it leaves it behind, it's kind of being soaked into the sand, just like a pool of this almost sizzling green liquid.
Aragonis, look, green water. You should totally soak in it.
Can I
He's
pull out
gonna
some
go
vials?
Be like,
Can you
it's
do
been
what?
a while. I finished all the liquid already. All my sunblock has gone.
The green stuff
Alright.
is sunblock. Use that.
Can I pull out a couple of empty potion vials? See if I can. How much of this I can collect?
It's soaking into the sand pretty quickly. You probably could have gotten some fresh from the source, but you're not going to be able to extract it from the sand.
Okay. I would not have wanted to get it from the source.
Can anybody spare a little healing?
So yeah, in that case, I'm just gonna take us
Yeah,
out of
come here.
combat.
Did you get
Come
hit
here.
hard?
Oh
He's
no.
gonna cure wounds you. He's just gonna be like ba ba ba, and then he's gonna like give you like a very gentle ball tap and cure wounds.
Just the gentlest ball tap.
It's a healing ball tap.
Is that a 10?
Yeah, 10.
Eric Aragonis touches your balls and it feels good.
Eric is a little confused.
All right. As hard as I try, I can't kill your guide, so he is still going. He says, "All right, I'm in a pretty bad shape here, but I think if we travel the rest of the day, we'll camp for the night, and then we should arrive in Cresh the following day."
Sounds great.
Raina, that cure wounds is for you. That 12.
I'm gonna look at
Thank you,
like,
Sir
and I'll
Jeremy.
say, hey, thanks for not
Off of
getting
my
us
list.
killed. You didn't die. You know, we're all good. So here's a little something for you, as I give him 6 points of health.
Ah, you are very kind. Thank you. Oops,
It may not be too much.
I did 6 damage. Sorry. Ah, what have you done to me?
Yeah, roll two ones on those D4s.
So yeah, he's still in pretty rough shape, but he is better than he was.
By the way, Sojourner's cure wounds is a syringe.
Dope.
So
So you
anytime he
just
kills
stab
cure
me?
wounds, he's giving people shots.
Don't worry, Raina.
Thank
I'm here to help.
you.
Stab.
Thank you.
Practically like morphine. You'll be fine.
It'll only
then
pinch a little.
Number 2 says, "Don't share needles, kids."
As I
Number
toss
2?
it into its fire.
Hi, number 1.
Number 1.
Raina's just like fiercely sketching in her book what that worm looked like and all the details of it and what
Okay.
she thinks the liquid is and all that jazz.
Raina,
looks a
make
little-
me some sort
Why
of
does it-
intelligence check.
Why is Raina drawing a picture of a penis?
Can I help?
Copy.
Yeah, just give me a straight intelligence check, and yeah, if you're gonna help, then you can do it at advantage.
It's definitely not from memory anyway.
It's traced.
Ooh, that would be a natural 20.
Ooh, nice.
Fuck yeah.
Raina, you make a extremely detailed
Penis.
sketch of this worm, including little X-ray bits where you are assuming where glands that would produce this acidic liquid that it seems to exude when it bites something. But yeah, you have an extremely detailed sketch of this thing.
And the details of what it felt like and all that jazz when we seemed to attract it to is like stepping on the sand and all that too, if I could just put that down too.
Yep, absolutely.
Get all the information.
And
So
then
yeah, what I'll do is if you're trying to recall information about these worms, I will give you a bonus to that roll at a later date.
Okay.
Okay, so provided this D20 roll goes well, you won't have any more encounters for the rest of the day.
Ooh,
That would be a natural 1.
God
good.
damn.
Wait, why did you roll our luck roll?
That's not your luck roll. That's your encounter roll. You guys roll your luck roll to determine how the encounter goes.
Wait,
Everybody
we just
get-
had our encounter.
I think we know what's coming with the 1.
You guys
Yeah,
continue on your way. Traveling to about the dark times and start setting up a camp.
Is there
So
rocks we
everything's-
can set it up on?
Everything's
Yeah.
great. Everything's really great for you guys right now.
Is there rocks we
Yeah.
can set up on, like an outcropping?
Sure. Actually, that'll be part of your luck check. Somebody give me a luck check.
I got it. I haven't done one.
oh no.
Oh yeah.
Oh God.
Damn it.
3 worms pop up and eat you.
Well, I guess I'm gonna make a healer after this one because your boy can't get a barbarian past level 6.
Oh,
That's all right. I'll run our next barbarian.
everyone
Oh.
just relax. Everything's fine.
Is it Tom?
Is it?
Is
time?
it?
I'm gonna put you on this
Okay.
map real quick because I
Oh,
don't want you to
God.
think that I don't want you to think there are any rock outcroppings around.
Yeah, why would
and
there be?
Everybody, just kind of put your characters where you think your tents would be.
Oh, good.
Crixus, are we sharing a tent?
Dang right, best buddy.
Where's
All
I'll
right.
take
Aragon?
the tent. I want
No.
the tent furthest away from Aragonis.
I'm taking the 10.
I want to be right next to number 2.
Number
Yeah.
2 is making a lot of forge noise because
Yeah.
Sojourner is working on his project.
Yeah, it doesn't bother me. I'm just like, yeah, we're gonna make a lot of rhythmic noises as well.
Oh god.
Aragonis
I won't
casually
mind.
masturbates next to number 2.
I still can't get over the name, but
Did we have enough tents for me to be by myself? Because
Nope, you got enough tents for you all to pair up, except I think Sojourner already had a tent, is that correct?
Yes, I
Yeah.
had my own single tent.
hi, Raina. I'll stay
Hi.
close. So I'm gonna protect you.
Oh,
I think
no.
Oh,
the idea
okay.
is that, like,
Go
Your
ahead
guide
and get
will,
changed for bed. I won't peek.
your guide is gonna make his little area, so everybody's more or less where they want to be.
yeah.
I can't.
Okay,
I can't share a tent with Molo.
Molo's
don't
like
trust him.
2-person tent to myself.
for some reason, I feel like Reyna would be safer in the 2% tent, squished between Kappa and Crixus.
Oh,
Right.
I already thought that was maybe my better option, but
Mhm.
it's too late. We're already here.
Yeah, because it's like, both of them are going to be like, oh, you step out. Oh, time for bed. Great. We'll cuddle up. You can have.
That's true.
Raina, you go to get into the tent with Crixus and Kappa, but they're spooning too hard and you can't quite get in there.
Oh,
Damn.
we can make room.
As
Crixus
they
is the little
sleep, they
spoon,
just
right?
kind of slowly sing, "We're the 2 best friends that
Right.
anyone could ever
Yeah,
have."
it's too crazy for me now. Mhm.
Good night, half and half.
All right, who's taking first watch?
I will.
Okay,
Mm,
just Eric.
I will take first with him.
Okay, so we got Eric and Crixus. Who's taking second watch?
I can.
Okay.
With
Second
number
watch
2.
we have.
Sojourner will go with Aragonis.
Thank you.
Aragonis
So I
and
can
Sojourner.
sing love songs to number 2.
And
Oh.
third watch.
I'll take third watch.
Molo.
Oh,
Molo and or just
Kappa.
Molo?
Kappa will go
Molo
as
and
well.
You don't have to do it in pairs if you don't want to. That's
Yeah, but it's safer. Plus, then Reyna can just sleep.
okay.
Thanks, buddy.
Now I need to get some tokens ready.
You're almost dead.
Tom,
Yeah.
if you haven't seen
For
it, I
us to
sent
sleep,
you
there's no need for
Aiden's
tokens.
preference rules.
I did. I saw. Okay. Perfect. Okay. Okay. So first watch people, Eric and Crixus, give me perception checks.
You got advantage, buddy.
Oh. Okay.
16. Oh, I'm gonna need a whole different sheet out here. Hang on. Why is my internet so slow?
Are
We're
you
gonna have to
in?
start a GoFundMe. We're gonna have to start a GoFundMe for Seattle and jeez.
It's working now. It's working now. Okay. Da, 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 da. And now it's slowed down again. There we go. Hello.
Oh, before we go to bed, if Eric's gonna take first watch, can I remind him to watch the guide, watch light? He was weird the other night.
Gotcha.
Okay.
2 finger salute.
The two of you will certainly notice that Light does not go to bed at he'll stay up kind of for that first watch, and is wandering outside the outskirts of the camp. If you guys want to do anything with him, then you certainly may.
Does he come back? Is he gone the entire time of our watch?
He's
Or does-
gone for not your entire watch, but he's gone for some time.
So after he comes back, there's time. I would just do a quick, because Crix has told us about the rocks last time, right?
It was Raina that told you that.
I think it was
So-
Raina that told. Raina told Sojourner. Sojourner
Yeah.
made the check on the rocks and then shared that information with Crixus.
Yeah. Yeah, I would have told everybody.
Okay. Yeah, I would do a little circle around the camp looking for more piles of stones like that once he goes back to bed,
Okay, give me another
and
perception check.
and kind of checking out around too. But
Yeah, you are not able to find any little rock piles.
all right, whenever we switch watches, we'll tell people that he was out and about and go check for shenanigans.
Crixus and Eric.
Die.
Actually, it's fine. We'll do this. We'll do this.
They dropped the cake. Oh God.
Cake is a lie.
I know I'm not.
Take,
okay.
Sorry.
take this pants.
We got Cake Boss on the background, and they made this cake work. They made this really giant Lego cake, and they fucking drop it.
Wow. Suck it.
Oh,
Over the course of
hurts
your
my heart.
watch, you don't find anything unusual going on. Kind of just before you'd be waking up second watch, light comes back in to camp. And let's see, who is going to be more... I guess it would be Eric. He'll come up to Eric and he'll say, I think we are being followed.
By who?
That I'm not so sure. But I've
How
seen...
could anyone follow us through the desert?
It's not impossible if you're good at tracking or what have you. It can be done for certain.
Man, or if like somebody left a trail. But who would do that? No, they must be just tracking us. And then I'm watching for a reaction from him as I say that.
What he's gonna do... actually, give me an insight check.
Yes, sir.
Okay, he's a cat
Fuck
man.
me.
He's pretty unreadable. He says, yes, if somebody were to follow us out into the desert, that would certainly be a feat of tracking that is unusual to find. But usually only my own people can make our way through the desert, but it would be strange to see any of them out here. Anyhow, I would keep your wits about you on your watch. And he'll retire to his tent.
I'll tell second watch when I get up. Again, go check for anything suspicious, and he's definitely being kind of shady.
Okay. You'll wake up Aragunis and Sojourner.
I tell that to Sojourner, not Aragunis.
Noted.
Smart.
So first, Aragunis and Sojourner give me perception checks, and then resolve whatever you want to do on your watch.
Go find me a real fort.
Okay. 14.
Like this one? No, in your room. A different room. I'm this one. You're this one the 10.
Oh, the suspense of what's happening at night is killing me.
Okay. Well, I figure out the math here. You guys do whatever you're gonna do on your watch if you want to do anything.
Yeah. Argonis is just gonna try and talk to number 2.
Number
Eric is
two.
Eric is
I-
totally trying to spoon with Raina, by the way, as soon as he goes back to bed. For warmth.
Yeah.
In the desert.
Desert gets cold at night, bud.
I know it does. I've been there. It sucks. It's actually the
Well-
coldest I've ever been was in the desert.
Antarctica is technically considered a desert because it gets less than the minimum amount of precipitation.
This is true.
Stop being technical.
Are Aragonis and Sojourner doing anything besides keeping watch?
No, I'm just
Um,
bothering. I'm just bothering the construct.
Okay.
I am going to peek my head into Kappa's tent, and
Why are their pants off?
I'm going to cast aid on Kappa, myself, and Aragonis.
You know I can see you, right?
You're asleep, Crixus.
Shut the fuck! Why are you?
I just
awake?
woke him up.
Oh.
It
Eric
takes me a
sleeps
while
in
to
the
go back
nude.
to sleep.
Eric
Eric
sleeps in
has
the
his
nude,
reading
by the way.
Crixus has his reading glasses on. He's got like some books, some gas station romance novel. He's like,
Right.
okay,
Yeah,
so
well,
that
just-
is
Hey, it's fine. Go to sleep. For 4 hours after you wake up, you're gonna feel real healthy.
so Kappa, Sojourner, and Aragonis each get an additional 5 HP. And is there anything else that aid does?
It increases max HP by 5 and heals by 5, so technically it all goes up by 5 immediately.
Okay. Otherwise, your watch passes uneventfully.
You're killing me.
Molo and Kappa wake up for third watch.
Whoa.
Before I make my perception check, I've been kind of slacking in the viewing of things. So can I take some of my blue arcane, take a sample of my own supply, get some
You
increased
absolutely can.
wisdom and intelligence?
Yeah, go for it. And then roll me a con save, please. Okay. Okay. So then, yeah. First, perception checks from each of you.
Just this real quick.
I have a question.
No, I didn't mean to do that.
What is your question, Kappa?
So, wow, that sucks. This is perfect. So,
Oh, great.
the whole
Oh, well, that
My-
makes the math easy.
yeah, my whole talisman check is like if you fail stuff, you add a d. So if something's sneaking up on us, and I fail perception, failing the check, thus getting to add a d.
You could always roll it, and then Tom could use it if it applies.
Yeah, just link it for me real quick. Let me take a look.
Okay, give me a second. Where is it?
Yeah, and that's with the added +1 to my checks.
Of course it is.
Click on it. Did.
Oh man.
Okay. You gain one of. So it's which pact is it?
Talisman. It's specifically if you fail ability, you add. But because that seems like really weird. Because like
Yeah, this
perception
is
can-
not something that you would know whether you passed or failed.
But
It's
if
not
it
like
was-
when you're making a shove or a grapple check, right?
Right, but if it's like it might not apply in this. Hey, there's someone sneaking up on you, and you're actively looking for them, and like we fail seeing them. Just would that count as failing the check? If we had pre-warning they were there.
I think it comes down to a question of how is it activated? Is it a conscious activation of the boon or a subconscious activation of the boon?
It's
Which comes down to DM rule, I think.
Yeah, I'm reading it here.
Because it can be used 3 times, so you pick, but the wording is just when you wear it and fail,
It says they can add a D4 to the roll, which implies it is a choice by the wearer, which means they would have to be aware that the choice it needs to be made.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, that's what I'm reading. Like, this is a situation where, yeah, when you don't know whether you failed your check or not.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's kind
So-
of a little
If
gray
you-
area.
If you don't know if you fail or not, you can't consciously choose to activate it.
Yeah, that's kind of the way. That's what I'm leaning on.
Okay.
So I'm gonna say no. This would not work in this case.
Boy, we both suck at perception.
Hey, Kappa.
I mean, I'll give you a heads up. Adding 4 was not gonna do it.
Pretty much just said you're fucked either way.
So what are you guys doing on your watch?
Hey, Kappa.
What?
You know that big worm thing that came out of the ground?
Yeah, what about it?
Do you think it has a partner, right? Or like, do you think it's a male, female? Does it have a clitoris? You know, these are, you know, or does it have like erectile dysfunction? Because I would hate
What's
that.
a clitoris?
It's, and you see its tongue, and it look exactly like that hood. But like, I would hate like being like that person's partner, and it not reciprocate on oral sex on me. I mean, that would be one hell of a thing. Then we'd have to bring out the anal beads, and you know, I had to grip her with my powerful thighs, make some edible panties, and we can see my
Hey, DM,
my sex toy collection.
DM, what's a check to know shit about animals?
I'm sorry. What? I was busy laughing. I'm sorry.
What check would it be to know shit about animals?
I would say either a nature check or a case could be made for nature, survival, or history.
I kind of suck at all of them. Survival's my best. All right, give me Great, perfect. So you see, when a mommy worm and a daddy worm, not these worms, but like normal earth worms, really, they lay next to each other and touch their butts, and that's how new worms are made.
Oh. I mean, sometimes I wish I was a powerful motherfucker sorcerer. That way I can fart so loud that would make giants wake from their 1,000-year slumber. But that's just a pipe dream I have.
I don't know what that's supposed to mean. I'll be honest with you. Sorry, I looked up how earthworms reproduce, and I was like, if Kappa rolls high, I'll DM if he knows anything. If he rolls at least a 10, though, he's gonna apply earthworm logic. Anything lower, he has no clue.
Earthworm logic.
Yeah, that's
Kappa
what
played
earthworm.
Earthworm Jim, and that's where
Yeah,
his knowledge of.
I miss those games.
So do I.
We all do.
Mm.
Okay. Anything else you guys are doing over the course of your watch?
All right, so since you don't have a good answer, I'm gonna go over here and look for more substances. Maybe I can find something that can brighten up my supplies. They're kind of
I bet
stagnant.
if you drink, listen, I bet if you drink that wort, in up your supply.
As Moeller starts walking away, he's tooting as he walks away.
Jesus. Okay. Molo walks away. Kappa
That-
walks the other direction.
Yep. Kappa's probably gonna take a round, look, a peek in like their tent, a peek back on Crixus his tent, a peek in that tent, a peek in the
Yeah.
sky tent.
You'd see that Eric sleeps in the nude.
Oh God.
Okay, so before what happens here, I need to message one of you real quick.
Because he's doing it more as like a. We fought big scorpions. They could be little scorpions, though. I need to make sure their tents are really sealed and the bugs aren't in there trying to eat their flesh while we sleep.
Oh, so it's not just to see us all, it's to check for scorpions. That's what we're gonna tell you guys.
It.
You gotta always check your
That's what we're
shoes for
calling it.
scorpions.
That's what we're calling it now. So
Yeah, exactly.
voyeurism, scorpion check, same deal.
Eric is spooning you for warmth, and Kappa. If we were by the ocean, he'd be checking for crabs. Don't even. I don't like that he's.
Don't worry about it.
I'm not worried about
Yeah.
it. I just don't like it because it's great. Did I walk in on some secret that I wasn't supposed to see?
Can we at least have taken
Wow.
a short rest by this point?
Hang tight.
God.
Like Kappa's waking up. He's just peeking his head and going like, "Are they being devoured by insects?" No, they're
Should see the card I just pulled from my Decks Against Humanity deck.
Okay.
Oh, God.
So fortuitously, since this is not happening till the third watch, you are all going to gain the benefits of a long rest,
Oh.
including your guide.
Huzzah.
Aw.
That means
Um,
we're gonna need it.
Mhm. Mhm.
Great.
Bye, Rain. It was nice knowing you.
I mean, fair. Good.
secretly.
Good
I
point.
made a deal with the DM that Kappa has to die before anybody else.
Is there anything you want to do before you die, Raina? Wink, wink.
okay, so Molo walks off, presumably to search for substances.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain.
Eric, if you were sharing a tech, you do notice that Raina is clutching a book. Like she slips a book right next to her, but it's not a book you've maybe ever seen before.
I even said it to Aaron.
It's not her normal spell book, but she keeps it close under her pillow next to her and all that jazz. So there.
Porn. Gotcha.
You were on the air
Pretty much.
He'd flip the book and be like, "Man, this is the most boring porn ever."
It's just
Okay.
smut. It's a vampire versus werewolf smut
Twilight? What?
called Twilight.
Okay. Everybody ready?
Oh yeah.
Sure.
Everybody
this.
roll me initiative real quick.
Sure.
What?
Because, some of you might be more alert than others.
Hey, that wasn't bad.
Fucker.
Hey, that's not bad.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Oh, Crixus, I'm so sorry.
He's used to it.
I am. I swear, Mike, every time we play together, dude, my initiative is just trash.
Except for the one where you had like a +5 in Dex and alert feats. You had like a +15 or something.
I am a rogue.
Yeah, Renenra.
Yeah, you had to do that just to get okay rolls.
Right.
Okay. As combat begins.
What about the guide?
Oh, yep, thank you. Nice catch. All right. As combat begins.
Now.
Okay, let me just double check that this worked correctly.
Molo, did you roll?
Okay.
I was like, there doesn't seem to be enough up there.
Ooh, wow.
Dang, you did worse than Crix's.
That's impressive.
Come on.
Raina, you are awakened by a blade at your throat. You look up and see this guy.
Oh no.
No, take it to your room.
Honestly, with this party, it's probably best that it's a blade and not something else.
And
Wait,
at advantage against a sleeping target, he rolls a 10.
Jesus.
Well, so
Raina-
that brings up a good point. Are we in our? We're not in our armor, right?
Kappa and Molo would be the only ones in armor.
Okay.
Unless
Eric's
you have
still
any
naked.
special deals with your armor.
Luckily for you, Raina, your tattoo never protected.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Man,
yeah.
that
So my
tattoo was a great idea.
Yeah, my AC
Um,
is still in the 13 then, right? Because I don't have any armor, so that's a 10 plus my dex plus my bonus for my tattoos. So yeah, so my AC is a 13.
Okay, so he misses as he tries to assassinate you in your sleep.
Tom, is it dawn yet, or is it still dark?
It is still dark.
Okay.
So
My
actually, let me
tattoo is
turn the
not
lights off here.
recharged.
Let me turn the
Oh.
lights off on this scene.
So turn the light down. Whoa.
In the moment I wake up and I know this person has tried to kill me, can I see their face? Are they a covered face?
If you zoom in, it is one of those masked elven types.
Oh, I did not zoom in. Okay.
Oh.
For his second attack, that is a 21 to hit, though.
Yeah, well, yeah, that one's gonna
Okay,
that
and
one's gonna hit.
congratulations, Reyna. You are no longer surprised. Um,
Thanks.
I'm gonna say, given the situation, especially since he missed his first attack,
Mhm.
I'm gonna give Reyna the opportunity to scream. So
Okay.
that's going to wake people up, but not save you from a surprise round.
That's good
Not
enough.
even those
Yes.
of us that were already awake.
Kappa, your perception check was not near good enough for his stealth check. You did not see him approach that tent. You are still surprised. Cool.
Blood curdling scream comes out of Reyna, and she reaches over and tries to get Eric awake and off of her.
You just hear from Crixus's tent, Eric, leave her alone.
She likes it. Let me hear the screams.
So Kappa, you're gonna whip around and hear this happening over at Reyna's tent, and you are now no longer surprised.
Yay.
Is he finally
There's
gonna be
not
able to
much
murder our
fun.
guys?
Sorry, you didn't tell me how much damage I took, or I forgot.
Oh, 10.
Okay. Sorry, how much? All right, cool. Ouch.
Man, I need a weapon of warning. That way I can't ever be surprised. That'd be great.
Mm-hmm.
And then it auto wakes everyone up if we get attacked within like a certain radius.
Let's just all sneak the alert feed into our character sheets and see if he notices.
Oh, okay, that's a little different. Bum, 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 bum. Stand by. There are some contestings going on here.
Contestants. Oh no.
Yeah, I think there's a medication for contestees.
My dog's getting his contestees removed tomorrow.
Contestants. Nuts.
Oh,
That dog has like the cutest little face. I'll
Yeah.
tell you what.
You gotta pet him and he kind of just melt.
Cute little dog.
Should see my dog. She's a cute little bitch. She knows it. Don't
Man.
you, Arya?
Do you want?
It's not good usually when the DM is this quiet for this long.
I was gonna say,
Sorry,
shit, I'm about to go smoke.
Sorry, I'm typing. So here, let's make a quick roll. Aragunis,
Oh shit.
what's up?
So,
That
why
is an
is
8.
bitch here?
That is an 18 to hit Aragunis as he
Yeah.
creeps into your tent for 10 piercing.
He's
Second
like,
attack. Oh yeah, that's gonna hit. For 9 damage to Aragunis.
Woo!
And
Okay.
you're Guide is no longer surprised.
I think going forward by default, I'm just gonna ask.
Sojourner, no longer surprised. Aragonis, no longer surprised. Not Danica. I've got to just at least change your name in there. Eric,
Yeah.
you are no longer surprised.
Make ready. Your
Crixus,
turn
you wake up
comes.
to hear Reyna screaming and are now no longer surprised.
It is your
Molo
turn.
is often looking for supplies in the desert.
Such a
And
great watch person.
Crixus, what's up?
What's up?
You're not surprised, so he's not going to get advantage. Still a dirty 20 to hit.
Yes.
7 damage to you. Second attack is an 18 for 12.
I'm gonna use Revengeful Assault on that one.
Okay.
Oh, I never took a long rest. Hold on a second.
Yeah, everybody apply your long rest situation.
Alright, hold on. So it was 7 and 12?
7 and 12.
Okay. Can we take a short rest after we wake up?
You can do whatever makes you happy. Okay, that's going to bring us back to the top of the
oh.
round.
Hold on.
Oh, are you going to retaliate?
Yep.
Crixus
Oh,
is
yeah, that's
cranky
gonna
when he
hit.
wakes up.
There you go.
Suck brick, bitch.
Yeah, you do some pretty beefy damage to this assassin.
Minus the 4, 'cause
Oh,
it's
minus
slashing.
4. All right, Reyna, you are in your bedroll. This guy has just attacked you, trying obviously to kill you. What do you want to do? This is more of a combat heavy episode than I thought it was going to be.
Because we suck. I am going to. I'm gonna cast Tasha's Mind Whip at him.
Okay. Is that a intelligence save?
Yes, it is. Ugh, no.
Okay, he
Oh,
fails. He fails.
Yeah.
14.
Okay, cool. So 10 points of psychic damage as she's like still trying to get like around to get things up. She just lashes out with the mind. And on its next turn, it must choose whether it gets a move, an action, or a bonus action. It only gets one of the 3.
Okay. Does that affect multi-attack?
I don't know. That's
It only if it's
Okay.
it'll say that if it goes.
Yeah, it says it can't take a reaction until the end of its next turn. Moreover, on its turn, it must choose whether it gets a move, an action, or a bonus action.
It's slow
so
that
it-
specifies that even if you
Yeah.
can't take more than one melee or range attack during its turn.
Okay.
So if you had multi-attack, I think it would still work.
Yeah, that's what I'm reading.
And since it cannot take a reaction, I'm going to get up and try and get out of the tent.
That'll take half your movement to get up.
Sure will. So I can get 15 feet from there. I'm only seeing myself. Is that should I?
That's because
only
you
see-
don't have dark vision,
Oh, great.
and it's dark out.
Cool. Yeah.
Would
I
you
forgot.
guys have a fire?
Oh, I don't think
Probably
I don't
not.
think so. I don't think we would have wanted to attract like the hobbits. Like we wouldn't have wanted to do that. All right, I will stumble 15 feet out of the tent and be like, somebody light something I can't see. And
Crixus, actually, this guy should be closer to you, Crixus. Crixus, Reyna trips over your tent as she goes by.
Oh.
So,
yeah, sure.
I instinctively swing at it. I'm just playing.
But yeah, you definitely went over the corner of Crixus's tent. But Kappa, you have heard the sound of combat from all of these 3 locations. What do you want to do?
I don't have dark vision. Wait a minute.
Muted.
I was
Oh.
muted.
You were
Haha.
muted.
The entrance to Raina's tent was somewhere, right?
Yeah.
Somewhere around there.
Yeah, she was next to Eric, so yeah, we'll say that the entrance was, right here.
And is it open or
I mean, it is now.
okay? Well, in that case, I'm gonna run over here, look at the elf, and Eldritch Blast.
Give me that sweet, sweet Eldritch Blast. Oh, yeah, that's gonna hit.
Blam, 1.
You doing all
13.
all that damage?
Yep, all of it.
Okay.
Is he
You
still alive?
blast him. He is still alive, but he's not looking great.
Ooh.
14's
good.
not gonna do it.
And after I've done my blasting, I'm going to put a hand on her shoulder and say, Raina, I can see you. Stay next to me.
So the first thing that happens is, Raina, you feel a hand on your shoulder. But yeah.
It's just
Is
me.
that it for your turn, Kappa?
Yep, that's it. It's like, it's just me. You said you couldn't see. I can.
All right, Aragunis and Sojourner, you see this elf standing over you now. Taking a swing on Aragunis. Oh boy, Aragunis, that's 25 for
God,
10,
I think I'm going
10
down.
damage.
Okay.
As-
No, I have 3 HP, so
Hold on. As a reaction, number 2 is going to deflect attacks. The defender imposes disadvantage on the attack roll of any creature it can see within 5 feet of it, provided the attack roll is against a creature other than the defender.
The attacker needs to be within 5 feet, or the creature being attacked needs to be within 5 feet?
One creature it can disadvantage to one creature it can see within 5 feet.
So it would have to be within 5 feet of the elf.
Is he not? I can't see anything right now. He has
Oh,
60 feet of dark vision. I
if-
don't, so I
yeah.
can't.
So
if the tent is square, shouldn't the guy have been like here? Because when
oh, this guy cut
number
open the
2
back of the tent.
Oh, fair enough.
Yes, I'm gonna give you vision for a second here, just so you can see where things line up, Sojourner.
I'll give you a peek behind the curtain on my side. On my turn, I plan on casting dark vision. So if you just want to give me 60 and leave it.
Sure.
Okay.
Oh, wait a minute, that's wrong. Hold on. Dark vision. You don't get to see as if there's light out. You still have to see in shades of gray. But yeah, so he's over here, and number 2 is over there.
Then never mind.
So yeah, that would be 10 damage to Aragunis, followed by a follow-up attack. But that's only a 13 to hit, Aragunis?
I think that actually hit. Yeah, that hits me. So I'm definitely going to be down now.
Yep, that's 6 piercing, so
I'm on death
Aragunis
save.
goes unconscious.
Damn.
Your cat friend comes out of his tent saying, "Oh no, this is no good," and he's gonna take his halberd. He's like, Scaly Dragon Man's probably fine. I'm going over here. Take a halberd attack against this guy. That's only a 12 to hit, so no. Eric. Does a 21 hit Eric?
Yeah.
For only 5 piercing damage. Second attack is a 16.
Miss.
16 misses. That was the big damage one too.
Good.
Okay, Sojourner, you cast Dark Vision on yourself. You're now able to see this this elf has or rather, I keep calling them elves. This elf-ish person
It's humanoid.
is this vaguely humanoid shape.
Get dark vision off my thing. And then
I like how the implication of dark vision is you either eat dried carrot and your eyesight becomes better, take a stone that has like the properties and look through it and go, ah, yes, now I see the light in the darkness.
my fist, the seeds in the fist of my prosthetic hand are going to start glowing with radiant energy as I cast branding smite on my fist. Not
Can you
supposed to roll
cast
damage.
Can you cast Branding Smite and Dark Vision on the same turn?
Oh shit! I've been playing Baldur's Gate 3 too much. Take that back.
Ah, damn.
We all have.
I need to start back up, but I'm gonna to start over because fuck that Moonrise Tower.
I'll jump into your
I'm
game. We'll
just
do this together.
Are you on PC?
I am. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe when I get it, I'll jump in with you. In that case, then I'm not gonna cast Branding Smite. I'm just gonna stand up, and actually, with my bonus action, I'm going to command number 2 to rush over and attack him,
I number
Okay.
2.
which will end my turn, activating
number-
his turn.
Number 2 rushes over, standing over the
And then-
unconscious body of Aragunis.
Absolutely.
Man, if Aragunis is conscious, they love that.
Yeah. He loves me. I knew it.
What was that?
Crixus, are you rolling
that's fun.
stuff?
No.
It says
Shouldn't
roll
be.
your fire core switchblade attacks.
Yeah. It says Crixus, Fire Core with Switchblade.
That's weird.
It is weird.
Does 20 hit him?
20 does hit him. I was confused by that setup because of the number 2 there. I was like, the fuck
Oh
does
yeah,
that
I
mean?
changed his name
Right.
from Steel Defender to number 2.
For 9 damage. Okay.
That will end his turn.
Aragunis, change your roll to a blind GM roll,
Yeah.
and
That's
then
fine.
roll me a death save.
Okay. There you go.
Okay.
It doesn't even tell me.
Nope.
Nope.
Oh
That's a
my
blind
gosh.
DM roll for you. Yeah, that's the fun part.
Really?
Aragunis, what I'd like you to do is think about what kind of memory from your home would flash through your mind as you're dying. And we'll move on to Eric.
All right. So I just realized, Tom, my token
Mhm.
still has dark vision. I do not. It's
Oh,
normally.
okay.
But wait, don't change anything because I'm going to spend 2 key points to cast dark vision on myself.
Okay. I did not realize that you did not have dark vision.
Yeah.
I will make that adjustment later.
I normally wouldn't take one without, but I can do dark vision, so that's why I did it.
Okay.
So I'll spend 2 key points for that, and then I'm going to hidden step as a bonus action and turn invisible,
Okay.
and then gonna kind of get up and try and stealthily as I can, just like move, still within the tent, but move so he wouldn't know exactly where I'm at. Hopefully.
Give me a stealth check at advantage, and I will roll a perception check at disadvantage for him.
And he still can't take reactions because I don't think he's had a turn.
Yeah, I can attack. Nat 20.
He has had a turn.
Oh, he did? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I lost that one.
With a nat 20, yeah, you don't feel like he sees you.
All right. Then that's it for me.
All right.
Oh, and I
Crixus.
grab my bow and put a few shurikens like in my mouth, like holding a knife blade, because I'm still
Make
naked.
ready. Your turn comes.
Of course. Crixus, you are up.
Oh shit.
This elfy person has been standing over you, trying to do some damage to you.
Yeah, we're gonna rage.
I would allow that.
Makes-
Yeah.
Chili sounds good. Can't have chili.
Okay, we
I'm gonna go pork chop though.
will. Fuck it, reckless.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, doggy.
Oh, that might change some things.
Yep.
There we go.
Make sure my stuff is on.
Told you half and
Bless
half
him.
is cranky when he wakes up.
I'm very cranky. Oh God.
Oh no.
It's enough.
Okay. I was like, I gotta bust out the calculator.
It's enough. Although, did you apply some sort of fire to your core?
Ooh, shit! I did not. God
Well-
damn it! I keep forgetting about that stupid
Well, see,
shit.
the passion between him and Kappa burns indefinitely.
Burns so
so
bright.
Yeah, that should really charge it.
Really keep
The
I mean,
power
even
of
even
sexual
without that,
tension.
even without that, it's enough. He only
Okay,
had
good.
10 HP left, so you were definitely gonna do it. Okay.
It's your turn.
That means it would be that guy's turn, but he's dead.
Well, no, I still have one more attack, sir.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were done.
Nope.
My mistake.
No, he's near dead.
Wait a minute. Does Crixus have dark vision?
I should. Yeah, 6 feet.
Okay. Just check.
Oh, you're one of
Actually-
those Dragonborns.
Nope, I lied. I'm gonna go right here.
Bear in mind, you're only going to get half your movement because you would have had to stand up. Unless you
Crixus sleeps
standing
standing.
I
He
have
does.
40, so
Sleeps like a bat.
that is. Nope, sorry.
Yeah, did you hear about Savior's?
Oh, we're going to dragon breath this shit?
I'm gonna stick my weapon in front of my face
Ah.
and dragon breath the weapon and him.
I like it.
Nice.
Uh,
Nice.
He rolls a
That's the
19 for his
inspiration.
dex save.
Oh yeah, he saved.
He still takes half, right?
Yeah. What level are we?
Okay. Takes 5 fire damage. As you breathe this cone of fire over your weapon, you can see the core begins to glow with a soft orange light as the edges of your axe kind of flicker just a little bit of flame trying to come out of them.
Was it enough?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I'm getting off the phone.
Now that'll end my turn.
Yeah, I'm not that big of a dick.
Okay, appreciate it.
Ooh, it's like it was 1 point away from a
Oh,
full
you
charge.
almost charged it, but then it fell on the ground and broke. Oh, dang
Oh.
it. That guy's dead, so that'll take us back to the top of the round. Raina, you can't see shit.
No, I can't, but I have this goofy wizard hat. So can I
You said
use
excellent
We have
wizard
been over
hat,
this.
Rogue.
It is a dope ass wizard hat.
Live with it.
You know
It's
what?
awesome.
At this particular moment, it is dope because it's really the only way I think I'm going to be able to see. So can I use the hat? I got to make a Arcana. Oh yeah, Arcana DC 10 check, and then I can use basically any wizarding cantrip. Can
Mhm.
I do my check and try and use light and try and light
Yeah.
like my
Yeah,
coat or
absolutely.
something? Okay.
You
Gonna
could light up
try
your
to-
dope ass hat.
You know what? I could. Oh my
Wow.
god.
The only number that you could not roll was a 1.
Yep.
Damn.
Yep. You are correct. The
Wow.
only number I could have rolled and not made that pass.
I like it. It's perfect.
Perfection. You know, sometimes just the dice want to tell a story, and you just gotta like.
They sure
Right.
do.
All right. So
The
what that
story
does
of your
something. So does a spell. Okay. action used to cast a spell is wasted. I can't use this property again until another long rest.
And I think you
Cool.
take 25 psychic damage. Is that right?
Oh,
Is that it for your turn, Raina?
you know, Kappa's still got a hold of me. I can't see anything, and I don't know where to go. So, yeah. Yep.
Okay. Kappa, you are up. Is Kappa muted?
He's saying he wants to hit that token by me. I'm guessing.
Yeah,
I would.
I can still see him, correct?
Yes.
Through the tent. Okay, good. I'm not a big fan of blowing holes through our tent.
Yeah, you can't see
Wow.
the one by Aragunis through the tent, but you can see that one. Unfortunately, that 10 is not going to connect. And by the way, Crixus, if you had angled that a little bit differently, you would have burned down that tent.
Oh shit.
What about that 12? Is that 12 gonna connect?
12 is not going to connect.
Man, my rolls have been bad. All right, well, I stand there with a hand on rein and just like, okay, well,
Did
All
you hit
right.
anything? Did you hit anything? It didn't sound like maybe you hit anything.
I hit something, but it wasn't the guy.
He hit his
Ow.
pride.
So we're just doing great then, huh?
Yeah, hey, listen,
Okay.
I have dark vision. I never said I was.
Is that it for Kappa?
That is it for Kappa.
So this guy's having a little bit of a crisis because he really wants to kill Aragunis, but he has 2 active threats nearby.
Boy,
But
what
the
a
goal
what-
here was murder.
I'm
you
sitting
do
here
want
making
to-
a Harangon cleric.
So
Sure.
I'm gonna roll a d4 and see who he attacks. 1 or 2, he attacks Aragunis. 3, Sojourner. 4, Crixus.
what
Wait,
about
was a
number
who
public
two?
roll.
against me? I'm pretty sure the first one
Because
didn't go well.
he's here to murder someone.
What about number two? Number two's right there.
Oh, that's true. Number 2 is under. I mean, he's not really interested in number 2 though.
But he has to get
Number
through
two hit him.
The coolest one.
Number 2 beat the shit out of him.
But he's aware that if he kills Sojourner, number 2 will not be a problem. Whereas
Just
if he
roll the
kills number
dice.
2, he will then have to kill Sojourner. These guys are not dumb.
Number 2 has a standing order that any individual who kills me, he is to go hunt them down and murder them, and then he's allowed to shut down.
Do Steel Defenders last after their master's been killed?
Nothing says anything in the character, so I'm gonna have to do some research on that. It's a great question.
Nothing says that they don't. It just says that if you don't give them an order. That being said, it never says that someone else couldn't be like, hi, Steel Defender, I'm known for you. Please do this thing.
All right. Regardless, here's what's about to happen. Aragunis. He gets
Oh, God.
advantage because you're prone.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
I
Uh-oh.
imagine number 2 is applying disadvantage. Or does that wait until a hit?
You gotta call it first, right?
Am I even back at 1?
What was the question?
Does the Steel Defenders applying of disadvantage apply on a hit, or do they do that on an attack? So if this guy attacks, does he apply the disadvantage before or after we know if it's a hit? Because he's
It
going to have
just
advantage
says-
because Aragunis is prone, but if he's going to impose disadvantage, it would just be a straight roll.
It would be imposing disadvantage. It doesn't state one way or the other the trigger of the reaction. It just says reaction, deflect attack. The defender imposes disadvantage on the attack roll of one creature can see within 5 feet of it,
Okay.
provided the attack rolls against a creature other than it.
Okay, yeah, so it can just do that right away. So instead of advantage, this will be a straight roll against Aragunis on the ground.
My standing order for number 2 doesn't hold.
Okay.
Steel Defender perishes if you die.
Aragunis does a 14 hit.
Yeah.
Oh.
Is he finally gonna kill Aragunis?
Aragunis, because you failed your first death save,
Oh, shit.
Oh no.
Aragunis moves from unconscious to dead.
No.
Alright. So we're dragging the corpse with us until we can find somebody to revive him, right?
Revivify him
Eventually,
good
that's
for a
gonna
minute.
bad. After a day, that gets to be too long.
With his second attack, he's gonna mutilate the butt. No, I'm kidding. With his-
Oh my god.
He's gonna cut off the penis as a trophy and run.
Wow.
I mean, for this
What a
group,
twist.
maybe.
Oh,
I
just
mean,
think about Botox. It's like the episode of Futurama when the dog just sits there
Oh
and
no,
waits.
no more Botox.
Okay.
no.
He's gonna move over here and attack Crixus.
Poor Elksy.
Crixus, that's a 24 to hit for 10 reduced to 5. But yeah, he did not like that you breathed fire on him.
I honestly I only did it so I can get my weapon going.
That was a good
is it
move.
for his turn.
Yeah.
Your cat friend is gonna try and bring this one down and miss again.
Damn.
You
Eric.
suck.
Don't forget I'm
Eric.
invisible.
Oh, you're invisible. That's right.
Yeah.
All right, attack at disadvantage then. You know what? Fuck it. He's going for the cat.
And now our guy is dead.
That's a 23 to hit your cat friend.
Ouch.
Second attack is a 24 to hit your
Oof.
cat friend.
Ooh.
He rolled
guys,
shit on his damage though, so your cat friend's actually still doing okay. Sojourner, you're up.
Alright. So now I'm going to branding.
That would make sense.
Punch him right in his fucking face. I'm going to take a 5-foot guarded step. To flank. A thwack.
Thwonk.
Oh, I hate you so much.
Is that close to a 20?
It's cocked on the 2.
Mm.
Alright, so that's
So
11 damage.
11 bludgeoning.
Oh, bad roll. 7 radiant.
For an additional 7, he has 5 HP left.
Good. 5. Ah, let's go back. I fuck. All right, I'm going to rush this guy.
Which guy?
And that'll end my turn.
Uh,
that guy's dead.
The guy to your right is dead.
He's dead.
Okay, well, wouldn't have been able to reach this guy anyways.
Okay, that's it for your turn. Aragunis, you do not get a turn.
No,
You know,
dead.
Oh,
No.
can I throw my shield at this guy?
I'll allow an
As an
improvised
improvised
throw.
weapon throw?
Yeah,
I love
fucking
that
do
that
it.
when he kills him.
See, and I proficiency's a 3, so plus. Plus 2.
7's not gonna do it.
Sails over his head.
Man, everybody's going into a rage today. In that case, Eric, you are up. You're invisible.
alright. Well, I become visible at the start of my turn. So I'm
Okay.
guessing he stepped like through a slit in the tent that he cut to get in.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so I'll step up theirs, and we're gonna thwack this son of a bitch right in. Just swing the staff up into his balls
There you go.
in honor of Aragonis.
24.18 is gonna do it.
Up,
Why
I
did
hit
you
the
roll
rock.
initiative?
I don't know, but can I keep the nat 20?
We'll honor the nat 20.
Yeah.
There you go.
I was like, how'd you get a 24.18?
I don't know,
I
but I like it.
my computer monitor is kind of cramping out, so I'm using my TV. It's kind of hard to see, so I must have hit the wrong thing somehow. But yeah, do I need to roll damage?
I don't think so. He only has 7 HP. Is it possible to you less for you to do less than that?
I mean, I get +8 just
So
for the
no.
crit.
Yeah, he's fucked.
Yeah.
He is dead, which is gonna bring us out of combat.
Then I step out looking for enemies, and everybody sees Eric in his full fat guy naked glory.
Raina doesn't see it. She's
Raina
still-
does it.
still
While
protected.
this is happening, I would like everyone to make me a perception check.
Yeah, I would be definitely looking around for other enemies.
Do I make that, or do I make it with disadvantage? Or
Raina, you actually won't make it because you can't see anyway.
somebody light something on fire.
You guys
Should've
are
let the
crushing these rolls. All right, and I'll make one for your guide real quick. Okay, Sojourner. Oh no, wait, Sojourner got a 5. Number 2 notices. Okay, so Kappa, Eric, Crixus, number 2, and your guide are all looking around. After this battle, you don't see Molo anywhere.
Will it refresh? Today's full and tomorrow.
Where's Aragonis? And where's Molo?
I'm sorry, what? Did you just say Molo is not with us anymore?
Molo is nowhere to be seen.
Matt, the fuck did you do?
So, are we assuming that Molo is the one who turned on us and has been tracking? Or do we
Hi,
think that he
I still cannot see. Can somebody please light something on fire?
Trust
Or
me,
bring
you
a
don't want to
torch.
see you don't want to see Eric's naked.
Can I, for
I take
Some of
out one of
these-
my magical tinkering objects and turn it on. It's a little like
I
10-foot
wanted to
radius
spit.
light.
I wanted to spit fire on a torch and light it.
I mean, that'll give off more light than my little lamp.
How much
Either
light do
option.
Yeah, I want to spit a little fire on a torch.
you spit a little fire on a torch?
Thank you.
Hey, Rain.
You're welcome.
What's up? What's up, Raina?
No,
That's good to see you.
we were tearing it.
Eric's just hands on hips, leaning back.
Yeah.
Gotta get a good stretch in. Ah.
I will grab Eric,
Cool.
bring him back to his tent, and throw him in there, and go get your ass dressed.
Where?
All right, I'll get
Who are we
dressed, but what? It's awfully quiet. Where's Aragonis?
Where is Aragonis? Was Aragonis down here?
Aragonis is still being protected by number 2, standing over his corpse.
Well,
I
you would have
will
seen
go-
You
Aragonis
did
dead.
mock me. I knew it.
Yeah, I
I
would
knew
have seen Aragonis dead.
Technically,
I would have.
Aragonis is inside our tent.
Is this? I don't know where your tent is. I'm assuming it's right here.
Yeah, Aragonis
It's where
would be
number
in
2
it.
is.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will-
He was assassinated in the attack.
There we go.
I'm sorry, Aragonis. I didn't want to do it.
it.
Can I walk around and
Well,
check
that's
for
one.
any?
That's one pervert down.
I'll just wait for the next one. I'm sure.
I'm waiting
Can
for
I?
fucking Molo to come back with vengeance.
Can I walk around and look for Molo or look for signs of a struggle or blood or footprints or anything?
Make me either a perception or an investigation check.
Who was in
Tom, can
Molo's?
you roll me a d20 plus 7 for investigation, please?
God damn it!
Quinn, I didn't hear you. What was that?
D20 plus 7 for an guest investigation.
Yes.
Do you need me to roll it?
I think so.
I'm I'm
Yes,
confused. Okay.
Yes.
So a D20 plus 7 would be 18.
I think they said they were helping me investigate. I think.
Yeah, Quinn. I guess I'm confused about what's happening.
I thought I heard you say everyone give me a perception or investigation.
Yeah, anyone who wants to look for Molo. Yeah. So if you're asking me to roll a D20 for you, it was an 11 plus 7 would be 18. Is that you're doing an investigation?
Okay, in that
Look,
case, I didn't know it was
to look
specifically
for.
roll.
Yeah.
I would like to rather use my investigation roll for searching the bodies.
Okay. So we'll resolve one thing at a time here.
We can.
Eric, you look around camp, and 1 second. Hey, get back in your bed. Go.
No, can't make me.
I refuse.
I will turn this campaign around.
God damn it!
Um,
We're going back to town.
okay.
Good. If we turn around, we go back in time and get Eric.
Everyone
So-
gains a negative level.
Eric, you look around. You don't find you knew that Molo had taken off somewhere, but you wouldn't have expected him to go far from camp. And yeah, you're not finding any sign of him.
How did he just disappear?
Crixus, yeah, you're also not able to tell anything going on with that. Sojourner, if you want to investigate these bodies, they are kind of similar to the ones you've seen before, where they have that mask on. Are you gonna how invasive, I guess, do you want to get with your investigation?
As
You
invasive as my role will allow me to.
Okay.
Full cavity check.
So you find kind of the same thing as the one that you guys fought in the arena, where if you try and remove the mask, it's like fused to their face. Based on what you can see of their bodies and their, basic their body types and features that you can see, none of these guys are actually elves. The equipment they have on them is all really nice, but none of it appears more than ordinary. But it's all really well made. It's all they're all wearing studded leather armor. They have fancy elven longswords, so the blades are particularly delicate looking. But nothing about them strikes you as being out of the ordinary, just well made.
I would like to collect all of their gear and put it in my bag of holding because we can sell that shit.
Okay,
I was gonna say we can also use that for crafting material.
That too, yeah.
So yeah, if you want to throw in party loot, that you have 3 sets of elven studded leather, and 3 elven longswords, then
Oh, you
can do
could have
that.
made a great outfit for Aragonis.
Aragonis
Too
will
bad.
the leather outfit.
Aragonis would not have worn it.
No, Argonis has always been pretty much naked, hence his armor class being 12. Oh, I can't hear.
Oh no, I heard you. Sorry, I was just
okay.
stifling back my tears because I'm sad that I killed Aragonis.
I know.
Inigo, well, let's see.
We thought
Keep
Aragonis
on.
was just going to kill all of us.
Yeah. Inigo checked a couple boxes off as Kappa's path in this campaign has now changed because one of his party members died. Don't even worry about it.
Another thing that you're gonna notice happen. None of you guys really noticed when he got here. He just sort of was there.
Oh, hi, Vaughn.
Vaughn looks over the body of Aragonis, putting a hand over Aragonis's body. You can see some of that power that he had ingrained when you guys found that initial burst back into a little orb in his hand. And he says, "Well, that was unexpected."
Yeah. Why didn't you protect him, Vaughn?
I would have liked to. That would have been would have been something. But I am not allowed.
Can you save him? Bring him back?
Yeah, can you bring him back? Is that in your power?
Maybe if I had someone else's, but not mine.
It's fine, guys. There's a rabbit coming. There's a rabbit coming.
A cursed rabbit?
Cursed rabbit.
rabbit.
Please be like something else that's cursed to be a rabbit.
I seek to end my curse.
I was told to seek Aragunas.
Vaughn, can you at least can you at least take the body from here? It doesn't seem right to leave them in the desert and not in the ocean.
That I can do. And the body will just kind of float over to him. Let's see. Crixus and Kappa, you are the closest ones to him. Crixus. He hands that little glowing orb out to you.
I will questioningly grab it. Pick it or
I'll
take
say,
it.
you'll probably need this soon.
What? Can you remind me what this is?
This is just some god power that you all have a little piece of.
Oh.
Yeah.
I eat it.
He says, no, don't eat it!
And
he
Crixus
slaps it out of your
explodes.
hand and hands it to Kappa.
I'm just playing.
Kappa eats it.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know why I bother with you people.
No. I assume that's to give to. I mean, we don't know someone else will be joining us, but when someone else joins us.
Indeed, that is the purpose of it. And Vaughn will take the body of Aragunas and disappear.
Wow. I can't believe they're gone.
Can we have looted Aragunas' body before he left? Before he got
Mhm. What Aragunas would have wanted.
As Vaughn disappears with the body of Aragunas, all of Aragunas' equipment falls off onto the sand.
What does Aragunas have? Let's loot him.
Aragunas has a pretty pearl necklace. Aragunas
No one
has
touch
a
it.
Aragunas
dry by
has
now.
a fancy cod piece that is basically the only thing he wears. And do you have a good staff, Aragunas? I can't remember if you have a good staff.
Like, I have a staff, whether it's good or not. I don't think it was good. I have a
Well, not
quarter.
that good, apparently.
I don't even know. I don't even have a staff, actually. I have a crossbow for some reason and 2 daggers.
You have a wand for your magic.
I have
Yeah,
a
it's,
wand. Because that was much better.
Well, you know what that's shaped like.
Exactly.
All right. So,
And Noxie still wasn't impressed? Wow.
as you guys
Oh, someone has to tell Elxie.
watch the sun rise over the sand dunes, the day begins, and you know that you should be arriving at your destination today.
Are we still going through this? We just lost 2 party members.
Well-
I think our adventuring days are done, my guy.
We're all just gonna retire off what we got off
Yeah.
Aragunas.
Yeah, I guess we'll just go back and to our island and become fishermen.
I mean, we could look for Molo, but do we want to?
I mean, he was semi-helpful, kind of, minus the talk when he talked.
Yeah.
I feel as though we
Wasn't
should
his job
continue our-
supposed to be talking?
It
The whole-
was, but I think
Here's
he
the
was
thing.
more into fucking and drugs.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
that reminds me.
Or was he into fucking drugs?
Oh,
Yeah,
yes.
fucking-
Well, I think Aragunas would want us to finish the mission and get paid.
Yeah.
Let's
I
do it
think
in his
that
honor.
I think that with our current configuration, our odds are far more likely to succeed at our mission.
Yeah, that's true. We just
Yeah,
lost 2 of
yeah.
our biggest problem child.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and to be fair, Molo
To be
took
fair.
a ton of drugs and then wandered
To be
off
fair.
into the desert. So,
That is also
And you-
fair.
like,
and you guys
instead
still
of
have me, so we're okay.
yeah.
Nah,
So,
we have one more problem child to get rid of. I mean, what?
What?
so
What?
instead of doing his job and keeping the desert, so I
So
can't help. I
Are you
can't
guys
help but
looking for
find that-
Molo? Oh, sorry, I
It's
didn't mean to cut you off.
it's not drying. It's doing its wrinkle thing. Sorry.
I
I
mean,
can't-
does anybody else want to look and see if they can find where Molo might have walked off to, or do we want to just
Yeah,
go?
can I take a
Hey,
look?
guide, can you help us find our party member?
Yeah,
Sure.
do your job.
You know what? Fuck you guys. I'm going home. He makes an investigation check. Natural 20. Oh no, it's a natural 19 for a total of 20.
Can I
Um,
help and hop in on that?
I will tell you that he only has a +1, so if you want to help him, that's fine. But you might be better off investigating on your own.
Yeah, I'll roll with.
I
Yeah,
just
I'll roll.
figured since he was so good at everything else.
Says, look, if you're tired of me saving you time and time again,
Yeah,
Oh, you mean when you forget to fight half the time?
hey,
that's Tom's fault,
sometimes
not his.
sometimes when the sun is out and I'm in a little sunbeam and it's warm on my belly, I just take a nap.
Yeah, that checks out.
Reyna, with a 16, you're looking around over here and you do find something. It does look like the sand has been disturbed in a way that is like a struggle, like something. I'm going to say with a 16, you can't identify the tracks, but if you follow Molo's tracks through the sand out of out of camp, you will find it where he apparently got jumped by something, and you can see other tracks going off into the desert. But you also know that the wind is going to get rid of these tracks as soon as the sun finishes rising.
Do they go anywhere near the direction that we were traveling?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask. Are they going in the direction we want to go, or an opposite direction?
As they disappear in the wind, they are not going towards Cresh. But before
we're-
we get too involved here,
Amar Renee.
what is his name?
Molo.
1 second while I do something. Let me pull Molo to a new scene.
Okay.
Oh, I thought Molo was trying to switch characters. This is actually real
Molo.
something real.
Matt, can you see?
Yes.
Can you move?
Yes.
Perfect.
What do you say?
Back to the sandy sand. So as you guys are having this this dilemma of what to do about Molo, someone is going to approach your party.
Kill it.
Eldritch Blast.
Yeah.
Fireball.
Matt, would you like to introduce your new character?
So from the distance, you're going to see this 7 foot tall, just like muscle stack man. He's kind of like Carl Weathers from Predator with the same kind of dreads. He's got this like very awkwardly weighted sword. Looks like it would be able to crush a watermelon just by setting it onto it. It's he's also an Earth
Not
Genasi. He comes up, "Oh, is this I've been tracking you ever since you left the arena, and I saw that and looks around and sees the, the dead bodies and the massacre. I guess I'm too late. I saw what I assume was my brother, or I guess adopted brother. He
Crixus
made
is
a
just flexing.
Yeah, 100%.
he
Standing up straighter.
definitely stood out, and a day after the competition, I've heard talks from these dwarfs, and they're hunting you down, and I think I'm a little late to the party. I've been hunting these people down for you, right behind you, and just got a little bit late. I tried to be here as soon as I can once I saw and heard the things happening, but it was little too slow.
You guys would remember back in Respite that dwarf bounty hunter that had come to town looking for an air genasi, fitting Molo's description. Before you would have known that Molo was that when he was still wearing his hat of disguise and what have you.
Yeah.
But yeah, that would immediately come to your minds.
If
Can't
it's
tell if you're Napoleon Dynamite or Dolph Lundgren.
Yes.
Dolph Lundgren doing a Napoleon Dynamite impression.
Yes.
No, he's
guys.
Dolph Dynamite, obviously. I'm giving myself inspiration for that one.
You deserve it. That was good.
But I saw Itaby, and I thought that was him. But then when I saw him perform, I was like, yeah, that's my brother. Then
Who the fuck is Itaby?
the blue guy
That's
that you were fighting
Molo's
with.
name.
Oh, I'm
It'll
sorry.
be
Yes.
me.
Wait a minute. How is
Look.
that your brother?
So, yes, we are different. He is of the air variety. I am earth. I never knew my real parents, but him, his parents, his brother, his sister, they all adopted me in because I was of the Genasi kin, and I didn't have a parents of my own. And you knew it'd be to be a trickster, and his whole our family was of that ilk. We definitely
You are remarkably forthcoming with information, sir.
Wow, info dump.
It's fine. I'm just like, wow, you are just laying it all out there.
Yeah. Bring it.
I mean,
Keep it going.
he seemed to get along with you, and but yeah, our family has been known to be a trickster, and they've used me multiple times as their muscle. And I stepped away for a minute, and I come back after I hear these people fighting in the arena, and he has aged, but I could definitely tell that's Itaby.
Who are you? What is your name?
They call me Hoven.
What's it do?
Can you fight Hoven? Like do a cartwheel?
I absolutely
Like,
can. That's how I make that's how I make coin. I'm a sellsword, bounty hunter, a monster slayer, whatever the case may be.
Did you just ask him if he could fight and then do a cartwheel as an example of fighting?
That's my confusion.
Dominance.
and kicks and punches.
Oh,
Hey,
okay.
real question, Matt. How do you spell Hoven?
It's Jovan.
So I don't know how to ask this in game, but what class is Hoven?
He's a ranger. Yeah, I just dropped him in
Ranger,
the
okay.
campaign.
A ranger with a giant sword?
Are you a hunter ranger or a monster slayer ranger?
I mean, I don't know if I want to classify myself, but some have called me a Fey Wanderer.
Ooh.
That's a good ranger class. I approve.
I've heard of those who have learned to wander the material plane as those who wander the Fae. Powerful abilities. I look forward to seeing what you can do.
Never actually heard of that one. I'm
I
curious
mean,
myself.
if you'll
That's
have
pretty
me,
good.
I'll join you.
Oh
I have. I don't know. If, I don't know if you've heard of the Elemental Vanguard,
Oh,
but that is what I'm a part of. I work with them from time to time.
There is one question I would have to ask before you would at least have my vote to join, and that is, you're not like your brother, are you?
I mean, no, I'm
Vulgar
more.
comments at all hours of the day.
No, I am here to protect, get coin, my clan, my party companions are family to me, so I will protect them. And I might not know the common way, but I am straight laced. I no nonsense.
So the complete opposite of Molo. Or
So
enemy.
when Molo gets back, I expect you to keep him in line. Welcome aboard.
Or we could all vote not to let him in, and then Matt just can't play.
Well, there's only room for one muscle in this group, but I guess.
Yeah, Crix is just over here taking every bodybuilder pose possible, like, huh, yeah, huh.
This is
I'm
bullshit.
doing my karate punches and little kicks.
So my
I
dog
only
just
have-
crop dusted me so bad, and I can't see straight. It smells terrible. And fortuitously,
Your dog
we are
gets
getting
in-
close to the end of our session time here, so
Give
I
your
think
dog
this is where we're going to
inspiration.
call it.
Oh god, that's so good.
I mean, it's eye-watering.
Bum,
This is
bum, bum,
awful.
I only have
On that
one.
note,
I have one question.
Yes.
Can you, to see if he can join us, can you survive? Go.
Oh shit! Jesus!
Wow.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
I couldn't
Hey!
survive that.
So, just to be clear, now that most of your party is damaged pretty badly, you take the one unharmed person in the party and do a bunch of damage to them.
I know what
Just
you're
checking
talking
that
about.
that's what we're doing.
I know
Yeah,
what
we're all on the same
I'm
level
unharmed.
now.
So if that actually does go through, I would also do absorb absorb elements, and then half on top of that.
Great. No, I would not actually fireball party. Kappa might be weird sometimes, but that's a bit much.
Yeah, that's fair.
He's
Welcome
weird,
to the
but not
party.
insane.
Fireball.
Come on, best friend.
So we'll call it here. We'll pick up with you guys getting to Cresh next time.
Where's Jenny's
Eric-
new character?
Aragutis is
That wasn't
gone.
planned.
Yeah,